We're live. I think so. Hey, hello, viewer. It's Sunday, February the 2nd, 2025. I am Brune, and I trust you are all doing very well today. Happy Groundhog Day, everybody. Today is Sunday. Let's not do it. Okay. You saw where I was going. On this evening's live stream, we are discussing the latest news in the entertainment and on the social media. Busy week this week. Let's just get the guests out. Okay, so first up, from a VPN far, far away, it's the Golden Reach around droid of choice. It is teeth are not working. Z3PO.
What on earth have you been doing with your mouth to cause such distortions, Brown?
Yeah, that's stroke. You are my friend.
Yes, can you smell toast?
Not yet. Is that
No
a
need
sign?
for an ambulance yet.
Not that one would turn up, but anyway. Z, are you good, my friend?
I'm very good, thank you.
Shall we get the next peep out?
Oh, let's do it.
Okay. Hey, show buddy. Next, I can't speak. Next, the channel's very own astromech droid. It is Professor R2.
R2D2, it is you.
you.
It is you.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yes,
good?
happy Groundhog Day. I have
Yeah,
the
happy
funny
Groundhog
feeling I've done this before.
Yes, happy Groundhog Day.
Yes.
Good to have you on. Shall we get the next? Hey, sure, mate. Shall we get him out?
Get him out.
It's a puppet. No, it's the price of reason. Hey,
What's up?
You all right?
I'm good,
Sky.
yeah.
You all right?
I'm totally fine, yeah.
Sure?
Absolutely.
Positive?
I'm positive, yes.
Somebody throw a knife at him, will they?
Price, it's great to have you on.
Great
Shall
to
we
be
get the
here.
next? Shall we?
Let's get the
people?
next person, yes.
Okay, and last but by no means least, he is the wise elder of the channel. You know the rest. He is a great mega geek self. He's David Diaz.
Hello, but
right?
I am not the last one. Am I,
Oh,
Brown? Because you never ever have. You always have to have an equal number, don't you?
OCD is a
Yeah. So the
painful
audience
mistress.
already knows
you know?
this. They
Stands
already
There you
for
go,
old cock dementia.
Yeah. So there you go.
It is. OCD is a harsh mistress. Ian, it's great to have you on, mate.
No worries. It's good to be on.
Question before I'm Obi Stunks. Is Brune on coke? I wish.
No,
Hell of a
he's not
drug,
on
by the
coke.
way. Hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Don't
And
get enough super chats for that.
No. No. He is vibrating, but it's not because of the Coke.
Mm.
Might be some
There
flat
is-
tonic water.
Ian, there is another.
Is it Shooty?
No.
Greta, by any chance?
How dare you?
How about Daisy? Not Daisy? No.
No,
Yeah.
not Rachel Zegler either.
Not Zegler. Oh, damn
Here
it.
we go, folks. It's been a while. We love this guy. It is Movie Cynic.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
You all right, mate?
Hey, it's
I'm
the blue-haired
good.
weirdo. I love the blue-haired weirdo.
I haven't
Blue-haired
had blue
boy.
hair in at least a year.
Why
been a
haven't
while.
you?
Why haven't I? Because
Why did you get rid of the blue hair? That was your trademark, wasn't
It
it?
looked great.
It was. Yeah, it was my trademark. I got rid of it because they fried my hair so bad I thought it was going to fall out. Now I'm gun shy. I'm afraid. Don't want to do it again.
Oh, no.
It's Cynic. Yay.
One
are you
person
looking at?
is happy. That's good.
One person.
That's all it takes.
Just the
That's all
one.
it takes. The Blue Rinse Brigade.
Ah.
Are you able to grow a beard? Are you old
Oh,
enough?
no, I can't do that. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. I can grow stubble.
No. Movie Cynic atoning for Lost Platoon. Who is that? I've never heard that name. Absence. Good to see him. Yes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Okay, let's. Hello, good evening, chat. Let's get some slides up.
Slides up.
Yeah, boomerang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't scare me
Yeah.
like that, Brune. Jeez.
It's
That
KK.
neck.
Old.
It's the neck. It's
What
the
is it
neck.
about the neck?
It's all horrible. There.
She's wearing a mask.
Yeah. Yeah.
The devil, folks. We're pushing for more subscribers. It's not happening, but we'll keep plugging away. Please like, share, subscribe, press the thumbs up, etc., etc. You know the rule.
Thumbs up.
YouTubers provide entertainment for you. The least you could do, press that thumbs up.
Yeah, but some people are mean. That's why they won't do it.
Yeah, but it's not. It's quite easy to press. Donate
know.
the channel. Memberships are open.
Dun, dun, dun.
Da-da-da.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Now, shall we do this or do a super chat first?
Your call. It's your show.
I think super
Your
chat.
show.
Z, are you available, please, my friend?
I most certainly am. Flat French World of Sport for £10 British. Brune probably snorted the flavour pack from the Bombay bad boy he bought. That would explain his effervescence.
It's been a while since I've had a Bombay bad boy, but
I had one
was-
last week,
I
actually,
was
now you mention it.
sweating. It's quality, folks. A product that delivers for once. Thank you, Flav. Thank you, my friend.
He's going to hurt himself, isn't he? That guy there.
Yes.
Because it's not far to run in that lift.
Okay.
Boom.
Who's still? I assume there was a new episode this week.
Yes.
It was dropped on Friday.
Okay. Cynic, are you watching Severance?
Nope.
You really must.
Yes.
It's the
You
most
must.
surreal thing
So
in
good.
the world.
So good.
It's about a team of office workers whose memories have been surgically divided between their work and personal lives. So they don't remember anything they do on the outside when they're inside, and vice versa.
Are we doing spoilers, by the way?
No.
No.
If
no,
you
no, no, no,
do
no.
spoilers, I won't remember anything.
No.
So feel free.
Well, all the main characters cause irrevocable damage to the company they work for at the end of the season 1 finale. And this season, they're looking
yeah.
for answers.
Yes.
I,
And
The only
I probably
comment-
won't remember this.
I've said it before, and I still have the same comment. I've been enjoying this show, but I really hope that it's not going to be some kind of J.J. Abrams Lost
Yeah.
situation, because
Oh dear.
they're
Yeah.
building up a great story. And every time I think to myself, I really hope they know what they're doing. Professor always tells me that I'm just overthinking it, and they absolutely know what they're doing, but I'm not sure.
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people keep comparing this to Lost, saying, "Oh, Lost let me down so much. It was such a bummer. I don't want to get into another show like Lost." I really don't think that the template for this really matches up with Lost. I was talking with a friend about it this week, and when I really think about it, this is much more Twin Peaks than it is Lost.
Okay.
There's a mystery. We're trying to unravel it. There's all sorts of strange characters involved. A weird, almost like a cult seems like that's involved in this business, and trying to figure out what is it that this business actually does. What are they trying to do? It's really strange. Yeah, obviously I don't want this to take a bad turn, but this week was a really good episode, and there's been some major changes to the dynamics of the show that I did not expect to happen for quite some time. So we're gonna have to wait and see next week exactly what the consequences are, but not something I was expecting to see this quickly into the second season. So I'm still really enjoying it. It's a really good show.
Z,
It is.
thoughts on the episode?
Yeah, I think it's absolutely massive this season. If you're not watching it,
Massive.
you're definitely missing out. I've only got the first 2 episodes down so far. I haven't watched the third one yet. But it's one of those things that you're absolutely addicted to once you've got the first couple of episodes out of the way. And if I don't find out what the baby goats are this season, I think I'm going to go mad.
Oh, you're gonna get to the goats. Don't worry about that.
Yay!
I was gonna say the one thing they do go searching for the goats again. Not gonna tell you what happens other than they find a tunnel, a hallway for the goats. That is
What?
exactly the same as
That's
the rest
mad.
of the hallways in the building,
What?
just shrunk down to goat size. So it's like they're crawling into a model of of the other hallways in the building,
Need for goats.
except it's shrunk down so that it's the right size for goats.
Cynic, are they selling this to you?
No.
There's baby goats and they're not ready yet. You can't take them.
The fact that it's on Apple TV Plus kind of sells it to me anyway. They do good prestige TV. I just don't watch a lot of TV.
Yeah.
We still don't have a fucking clue what's going on, though. Was season and a half down, and
Yeah.
I don't know what Lumen does.
Yeah. We know that there's somehow involved in pharmaceuticals in some way. That's been hinted multiple times.
Mhm.
But other things that they're involved in, we don't really know. We've seen all sorts of bizarro things that are happening inside this company, and we don't know how many of them have something to do with what the company actually does, or if it's some kind of weird religious thing or some kind of experiment. It's very strange.
And the corridors just seem to disobey all the laws of space and time.
Oh, they absolutely do. Yeah. It was funny in the very first episode of the season. There's a moment when you can see him running through the hallways here. There's a moment when he takes off down the hallways and is running, and we were watching it. And my wife said, "Wait, he just made 4 right turns.
Yeah,
He should be back exactly where he's."
but he wasn't.
But he wasn't. He was. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah.
Price, you watched this week's?
Of course I did. Yes.
Of course I did. Thoughts?
I thought that, like I said, there's a lot of good things happening on this show, and I think it's very intriguing. I just sometimes get the yanking my chain feeling, and I hope that there's something that's going to be more explained as we move forward. I just hope that they don't yank your chain forever. I always say it. I know I'm annoying, but that's what I think. But I did enjoy it. I did enjoy the episode.
Ian, you interested?
I haven't seen it. A lot of people. I don't have Apple. Well, I do have it, but I don't want to pay for it personally. But it looks interesting. I'd want to watch season 1 before I obviously watch this one. So,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
There you go. Dr. Iceman wrenched. Is it as good as Mr. Robot?
I would say it's better.
Yeah, it's better. I did enjoy Mr. Robot. The last few seasons they kind of fell apart. But
Yeah, it did.
I did
last
enjoy Mr.
season,
Robot.
Yeah.
Well,
Last
see,
season
this
of
is
Mr.
better.
Robot fell apart. Yeah.
But that's the problem. The first season of Mr. Robot, I saw it and I'm like, okay, this is really interesting. And then again, it's like at some point it just loses me. And I think more often than not, these type of shows end up coming up with something interesting the first season, like Westworld. Westworld, the first season, brilliant. Then you watch it and you're like, what is this crap? And I just hope that this show won't go that route.
Well, but Westworld season 1 should have ended in season 1. They never know when to stop with these things.
Yeah.
It should have definitely ended there. That's it.
I will just say with the interview I've read with the creator, with the original writer of the show, says that yes, he has an entire plot set out. He knows exactly where it's going to end. Of course,
good.
you have to trust him on this, but he says they've got it all plotted out. He knows exactly where it's going to end, and he can make this work in 2 seasons or he can make it work in 6 seasons. But he knows exactly what he wants.
JJ said the same thing about Lost.
Well, exactly. Yeah, we know what JJ is. So
Okay, so far so good. Yes.
still enjoying it.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Okay, so 3 years ago today, Chapter 6 of the Book of Boba Fett premiered on Disney Plus. The episode featured Skywalker, the Mandalorian, Din Djarin, Boba Fett, Fennec Shand, Grogu, Ahsoka, Tanu, Cad Bane, blah 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 blah. Was this the beginning of the end of half decent Star Wars, do we think?
It wasn't.
I think Mandalorian season 3 kind of started the downfall.
Yeah.
Was this before that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
It
so.
was before
They
that.
were
yeah.
cobbling together some episodes as well. I think
Yeah,
we'd gone past some cobbled episodes at this point.
Yeah.
What I once remember reading, and nobody ever followed up on it, and nobody ever looked into it, is that what's her name, Ming Na Wen, who is in this Book of Boba Fett show, in an interview that like only once she said this. Initially, when she received the scripts for Book of Boba Fett, she either was under the impression, or maybe they even said Mandalorian season 3, and then it turned out that she was doing Book of Boba Fett. To me, it means that there was some kind of issue behind the scenes. I don't know if it was an issue with Pedro Pascal. I don't know what kind of issue was going on there, but I feel like this Book of Boba Fett thing was rushed into production, and that's why it's sort of a hybrid, where it seems like to have a few episodes of Mandalorian shoved into it. It's
Yeah.
very, very strange.
Yeah. I think they did have these plotted out, and then that's when the whole thing with Grogu came up, where they basically were told, no, you have to have Grogu in the show, you can't let him go, you whatever, and they started interfering with stuff. That happened in this show. That's when the interference really started, and so it messed their whole plan up for this series. I'm not saying the series was going to be good before. I'm just saying I think it got extra bad because they came in and started messing with stuff. And that's exactly. And then the third season of The Mandalorian was a disaster, and then
It absolutely was.
then on.
It was rubbish. It really was. They had that big ball-headed fat man as Boba Fett, and it was obvious that he's an old geezer, and he comes out and he goes in skinny and he comes out fat, and the whole thing is just rubbish right across the board. You know what? I got the feeling that The Mandalorian was meant to be a Boba Fett series. I don't know why they changed it to The Mandalorian, because when I saw the pictures of Mandalorian, I thought it was a Boba Fett series. I was like, great, they're doing a Boba Fett series. So I just think Disney's fucked everything. I don't really care about Disney anymore. They can shove
But
everything
I
up
mean,
their own bum.
Tamura Morrison had it right, because he said more helmet, less speaking.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is exactly how Boba Fett's supposed to be.
He wasn't happy with it, was he?
He was not at all. And especially to shoehorn in 2 episodes of The Mandalorian was just insult to injury. It kind of made the whole thing disjointed, and they relied far too much on fan service.
And the sand people as well. What the hell? You know what I mean?
Ridiculous dances with sand people.
Yeah.
and techno punks riding around on Vespas.
Yeah.
Cynic, did you watch any of this?
Nope.
You're a lucky man.
Very lucky, yes.
I don't blame you, mate. It was awful.
I'm not a
It really
huge
was.
Star Wars fan just in general, but I like the original trilogy well enough. I really liked Rogue One. I think it's it's a victim of Disney, just like Marvel is.
Oh, this was the Vespers, wasn't it?
Yeah, the saying goes that less is more, and Disney says no, more is more, and they just pump out crap until no one cares anymore. And that's how Star Wars feels like. It feels like a dead franchise no one cares about anymore.
You know what, right? Dave Cullen put out a video about the Star Wars franchise, and he talked about how bad the scripts was and stuff like that. But none of that is the true reason why Star Wars has failed. The true reason why Star Wars has failed is because they took a boy's brand and they turned it into a woman's brand with a sprinkle of LGB, all that stuff put on top
Rainbow.
of it. That's why it failed. There's no other reason.
Season 3 of The Mandalorian was just him simping for Bo-Katan Kryze, and then we got
Starbucks.
Ahsoka, which was just a girl boss series in itself.
That is the reason why it failed, because they tried to make it a girl's brand together with, the stupid agenda. That's why it failed. Nothing,
that was 3 years ago. Yep. Can you believe it? 3 years ago. We've got a super chat, folks. Yep. MJuke84 wrenched 5 Canadian woke dollars. Not worth much for much longer after those tariffs. No, I remember being excited about Disney buying the SW and it being full of potential. Then they oversaturated the market with shite.
Yep.
This timeline blows.
It wasn't that. It was them turning it into something that it was never. That's what it was.
I think it's a combination. I think it is what you're saying, Mega Geek, and then oversaturating the market with that stuff. Like if you just did it once with a movie, and we'd probably forgive and forget.
Well, I think a lot of us,
it was everything. It was all of it.
Yeah. I think a lot of us at the time were excited because they had done so much with Marvel. And they were really riding high on a lot of success there. And the hope was, hey, they're going to do the same with Star Wars. And then, KK had different ideas.
What was that? Okay. Let's move on.
Force is female, Brown. Don't you know?
What was that?
Star Wars.
Who saw this? A
Yeah.
Little House on the Prairie reboot.
Oh,
Is it the
no.
Those
worst?
you are
old-fashioned values, those
joking.
old-fashioned values do not work in today's culture.
They're
Yeah,
I
this
wonder
though.
what
going
they're gonna do to it.
they're going to
Ooh.
destroy this. They
Who's
really
this?
are.
Rebecca Sonnenschein, The Boys.
The
was-
Boys is already a show that went
no.
off a cliff with all the
Yeesh.
identity politics, and this
Yowza.
thing is going to be the same.
Yowza.
One of their
No,
kids,
no.
one of their kids is going to be black. There's just going to be no explanation for it, right?
Right.
It's going to be they're going to be race
That's the
blind.
explanation.
Transformer
have-
robot.
They're just going to have race blind casting, and there's going to be like East Indians and
An
all sorts
Asian
of
neighbor, yeah.
an Asian neighbor. Yeah, it's
Yeah, the dad's going to be secretly broke back, and
Yeah.
the wife's going to have a crush on another woman.
Never mind that this is based on a real life person and her experiences.
Yeah.
They'll-
It's going to
they'll-
be terrible.
Yeah, it's going to be awful.
And also, are they going to recreate that bit where they're coming down the hill and the little girl falls over? Remember the beginning of the show?
I even remember the music.
It's a good. I thought it was a good show when I was.
It was
young.
all
I
right
thought
for
it
its
was a lot of
time,
fun.
yeah.
A lot of fun.
Awesome family entertainment.
Yeah,
Where
Back
the
in the
biggest
70s
trouble
and
that they
80s.
ever had was one of the wheels has come off the car.
yeah. Yeah.
Or grandma's gone missing.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this space, everybody.
No.
Oh, no. Oh boy.
Has everybody booked their ticket shit? I'm going to book mine this week.
No.
When does it come out?
12
14th.
days.
Yep.
Oh no.
I'm going to be
Okay.
there. Yeah, I'll be there. First
love
minute that I could
checking.
see it.
I love checking the theater near me, all the theaters around me.
Is it
and,
packed?
not one ticket's been sold. It's amazing.
Oh no! Wow.
You're not obviously
I haven't
not
checked
bought
our
your
theater.
ticket yet.
No, I like. I'm gonna wait till last minute because why not? Maybe I'll even buy it when I enter the theater that I'll be
Okay.
alone in.
Well, the caption says, reportedly, we'll only have one post-credits scene. Thank God.
Like that really matters one way or another.
yeah.
I'll be there to see it with all the 0 people around me.
Well,
I
we
can't
watch
believe
Rocco,
that
aren't
this
we?
movie's projected to open to like $95 million domestic. That is such a lie.
Liar.
That is a
Yeah, only if-
lie.
Only if Disney buys half the tickets.
Right. Yeah.
We've got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sun and Storm,
Right.
Rach, hello, my friend. What if it's sold out, Cynic?
so that.
I'll have to
What are
go
you
to
gonna do?
another theater. Hopefully, I can get in somewhere. I know this is a
It's going to be a busy
hot
weekend.
movie.
It's going to be, it's
Yeah.
going to be busy. It's going to be busy.
I
Did
think
I
people
cut
are
you
gonna
off
go and
midstream?
see
I
it.
did, didn't I? Sorry, mate.
I think people are going to go and see it.
There are tens of people waiting to see this.
There are dozens of us.
No, I think over here in the UK,
We're
I
all
think,
going, aren't we? Yes.
I think some people are hyped for it because obviously they don't know the end that we know. So there'll be people will go and see it, but I think it's all down to the movie. If the movie's any good, and it probably isn't. So
You know how they can't sell a black Captain America
Go on.
because they put Hulk in the fucking movie. Like essentially, anyway, it's Red
Yeah.
Hulk, but it's
Yeah.
Hulk. You know,
Well,
to the
all of
average
reshoots
moviegoer,
is
it's
a pretty
Hulk.
damn good indicator, isn't it?
That's a good one. Yeah.
They're still
yeah.
reshooting it as we speak, aren't they?
Probably. In some of the posters for
Probably.
international, by the way, they really focus on the Red Hulk. You know, there's a few
Yeah,
of them that they don't even show Captain America, probably because he's black and they don't want him to see it. I think that in some of the Asian markets, they have done different variants of posters that
Oh yeah,
that's
John
visible.
Boyega
Oh,
in
yeah.
particular.
You know, to a normie too, I don't even think that it matters that, he's black or anything. I don't think they care or know about the political game behind it all. I think that Sam Wilson, just in general, throughout the MCU, was just a boring character that
He
he had no charisma at all.
Yeah.
I liked him as Falcon for whatever that's worth. I thought he
Oh,
was
yeah,
good
he
for
was great.
Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was likable enough. I didn't have anything against him.
It's
No,
just
I
the
didn't have anything
writing.
against him either. He was just boring. Like, it's just boring.
It was just he wasn't boring in the movies though. I thought he was good in the movies, but
He was
I thought
corny
this-
as hell. Like, oh, kiss my fucking robot bird. Go ahead, kiss him. Yeah.
I thought it was fun. I didn't like the show though. The TV show was boring as hell. It was
Shite.
absolute nonsense. Yeah.
The show is like one of
Garbage.
the bottom moments of the MCU. It's really a moment where you saw that they took it full politics. They took a character that was never political, made it all about his skin color and politics. That that Disney Plus show is a disgrace. It's an
You need
absolute
to
disgrace.
do better, Senator.
Yeah, that's all
Classic
people
line.
remember from that character and from that stupid show until today, and it's not a good thing to remember.
Well, and the you've got to stop calling them terrorists about the people who were
About the
earlier
terrorists.
blowing up
About the
cars,
terrorists.
buildings.
And Speckled Jesus, let's not
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah.
God.
Well, I checked my local theater on opening night, and across 3 showings in the IMAX that evening on opening night, they have sold 36 tickets across 3 showings.
Wow.
Well, it's
Right
early
now.
days, mate. It's early days. You never know.
It's less than 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
It's early days.
Okay, if it's good, we will come back here and say it's good, won't we?
Right.
gentlemen?
Absolutely. If it's good, I'll admit it. But it's really it has a lot working against it. It has to be something really, really great, and I don't see it delivering it.
Mm. Oh well.
Okay.
Nope. All showings near me, not one seat sold. Still.
Okay. Let me have a look at a UK cinema.
All right.
My
I'll,
local
I'll switch
cinema was-
theaters too. I'll see if there's anything.
They closed my local cinema,
Yeah, you keep saying.
Let's see.
so it could be tricky for me.
Cineworld.
Okay, shall we? While Ian's doing that, shall
Yeah,
we?
keep moving
There's
on.
a lot of sidestepping.
Let's have a look.
Okay, this was the biggie this week. Foot in mouth syndrome of Anthony Mackie.
Yes.
Captain
During the,
America shouldn't represent America, and then
Idiot.
just goes race doesn't matter.
He's an idiot.
Kids should look up to heroes for character, but black kids need a black Captain America, and then
Yeah. I mean, he's a bit of an idiot. During promotional events, he said Captain America represents a lot of different things, and I don't think the term America should be one of those representations.
America.
Yes, and then goes on to talk about how he should represent, honor and integrity and all these things, implying that America represents none of those things. So it's his media training has been a disaster.
Well,
If
there
they,
is
if they did it any at all.
There is an explanation. Somebody said that it's because he was he in another country when he said
He was in
that?
Italy.
It was in Italy.
Yeah,
I
and he
think.
didn't want to exclude the other countries, so that's why I said it.
Well,
and he
you
immediately
can
regretted
you can
it, apparently.
include
Yeah.
you can include the other countries without excluding America. That's in the
Yeah.
fucking name.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true.
All
It's
you have
true.
to say is that I think it represents the best of America.
Yeah.
And then go on to talk about those things that are universal values and say that,
Yeah.
those are
Mhm.
things that everyone can understand. That's all you had to say.
You
Right.
can't. A lot of actors just can't help themselves. You've seen the same thing with what was her name? Amanda Stenberg.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Previously Brie Larson. Recently Rachel Zegler, Cynthia Erivo. They just
Outfits.
open their mouths and ruin the thing they're supposed to be representing.
So,
I mean, to paraphrase Captain America and Mark Miller's The Ultimates, you think this letter on my head stands for France? No, it's America. You embrace America's values. But if you have a look at all the promotional images for his suit, it doesn't have the A. It's
Yeah.
completely missing unless he's
I've
got
never
the full
noticed.
mask on
Mm,
for supersonic flight. It only appears
a really
then,
good
but it's
observation.
not a proper A. So they've kind of removed that as well.
Oh, so how many seats? 1, 2,
Yeah, go on,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 seats are
Wow.
booked.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So I looked across all of the
Wow.
opening day showings here, and if you add in all of the other theaters and all the other show times, at least pre-sales right now, you have the 37 from the IMAX showings, and you have 18 from all the other showings in the 3 other theaters.
Oh, no.
So, yep,
Oh,
not
no.
going good on the pre-sales.
I looked
but
at like 10 screenings on opening day near me, different ones, and almost every theater had at most between 3 to 4 people. So that's not a lot of people. I mean, I don't know how soon people buy tickets for this in advance, but it doesn't seem like there's a ton of
early yet.
advanced people
Yeah, it's
going to
early
see
yet.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
They've got a lot more
remember.
people on seats if they just called it Red Hulk the movie.
Yeah, I remember when the first Iron Man came out, and I couldn't even get a ticket. It was coming out Friday. It was a Monday. Went online, and you couldn't even get a ticket.
Wow.
All of it was sold,
The good old
and the
days.
Batman movies as well. Yeah, the Chris Nolan ones.
Okay, let's
Crazy.
bit of a sidestep, and then he backtracked.
Of course he did, because he realised he said something stupid.
Let me be clear about this. I'm
In
a
Comic
proud
Sans.
American.
Yeah, in Comic Sans. Yeah.
Yeah. Dear ChatGPT, make me an apology for my
Yeah.
bullshit
In
comments.
Comic Sans.
And write it in the
Please.
worst possible font. Yep.
Oh dear. Oh dear. You know what? I think Disney said to him, "You got to do better."
Mega
You
Geek.
gotta do Anthony
You gotta do
Mackie.
better, Comic Sans.
Yeah. Oh well, never mind.
Ugh. We like
He-
Anthony Mackie, though, don't we?
Yeah.
We've always said this from
He's
day
always going to
I-
be the Falcon to me.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not
He
Captain
was
America.
great as the Falcon. Now he's got a white guy's hand-me-downs.
Now he's Captain Falcon.
Yep. I mean, I liked him before. I haven't heard some very flattering things about him lately. Everything I've been hearing about him lately is he's kind of an ass. So I
That's
don't
what
know.
it seems
wow.
like. Yeah.
Really?
Bad.
Never
Yeah.
go full Comic Sans.
No.
No.
This is
Do you
gonna
know
seem
what
a lot-
though?
Yeah, go on.
Sorry, mate. He was the comic book character was so. I thought I read it and I just like, oh, okay, I don't like his costume. But the film made him really cool. It's just like Captain America as well. I remember
Mm.
reading Captain America thinking, my God, he's a bit over the top. And then when they made the film, the very first one, they made him cool. And they made
Mhm.
Falcon cool.
Yeah.
And to do this to it, it's just stupid as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
No, I think you're right. I very much enjoyed Falcon in the films.
Yeah.
And then when with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, like, oh, jeez.
This is going to appear very jarring to people who haven't watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Is it though? Because he did get the shield at the end of Endgame. Now, if
Yeah.
everyone remembers that, will be another story. But I don't think.
Yeah.
I think they to give credit where it's due, and a prediction, I suppose, is that you won't have had to watch the TV show to understand this movie.
Mm.
Although it might be incoherent as is, considering it's been shot 3 times and spliced
Well,
together.
it sounds like you need to have watched the internals.
Oh yeah. Well, that was at least stay consistent and watch all of the movies, but don't have to
Yeah.
have watched the TV shows. That's what they originally pitched to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Probably a sidestep.
I don't.
Please
That's funny.
no.
That's
Anthony
amusing.
Mackie says he sees himself continuing to play Captain African American for a solid 10 years.
I hope not. He doesn't deserve that. He's
No.
well, as far as I'm concerned, I really like him as an actor. He doesn't deserve to be stuck with that character for the next 10 years.
He probably
doesn't.
wants to be stuck with that character
It's
because it's a
payday,
isn't it?
guaranteed paycheck.
Payday, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. But the thing is, though, he doesn't deserve to be Captain America. Bucky.
No, Bucky should have been
deserved
Captain
it, yeah.
America.
Yep.
Yep.
Does that mean we're still going to get at least 10 years of MCU?
I doubt it.
I question that at this point. Yeah.
Mm.
It's 50-50 at this stage.
I honestly don't think Chris Evans should have left at all. I mean, he doesn't have anything else to do. It's not like he can make
No.
any other movies. He's
Yeah,
not such a
agreed.
good actor.
Yeah.
See, in Robert Downey Jr.'s case, I can understand that he really is an actor and he can do other roles. But Chris Evans, who are we kidding?
Yeah.
This is the kind of thing where Chris Evans should have just held on to it and just taken the paychecks
Absolutely.
and shut up.
I mean, they've got the capacity to restore him because they push and pulled Scott Lang through time in Endgame, causing him to get younger and older. Just make him younger. Bring him back. No longer old man Cap. You can serve your country again.
Yeah.
But how does he get by? Are they going to do time travel again?
Or
How
they
do
just-
they bring him?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
bring a different version of him through in Secret Wars.
Can we have
Yeah,
a
they're
younger
gonna mash
version
it all
of
together.
Haley Atwell?
Yeah. I don't know. Again, right. That doesn't make no sense to me. They had a really great black character that was written for a black, a black actor, and they just fucking threw it away and put him in a hand-me-down costume.
There you go.
hand-me-down
Richard,
character.
is it Shaft or Shaft? I just Shaft.
Shaft.
Richard Shaft. I just checked in my town of 100k. There are about 50 tickets bought over the 13 showings from the 12th to
Wow.
the 16th.
Wow.
How's
Yikes.
Okay. Perhaps they could have done a Chris Evans doing a TV series of Captain America.
I reckon they'll have him back as Captain Hydra. in
Yeah, they
Secret
probably
Wars.
Probably.
will.
Yeah.
They probably
Yeah,
will.
in
probably.
Secret Wars.
I hope not, though, because that's just stupid. Ugh.
It's
Move
all,
along.
Yeah, it's all 50-50 at the moment, folks.
And everything revolves around the
Oh,
multiverse
God.
now. I'm getting
Yep.
sick of it.
Speaking of multiverse,
You will return Captain America, Avengers Doomsday, and Avengers Secret Wars.
God.
I can't be asked.
Yep.
I really can't.
Yes, no, okay then.
Yeah, no.
Ugh.
I
No
think we
hype,
ex-
yeah.
All
we
I can say
expected
is that if Doomsday is a bomb, the MCU's done. It won't matter what they do with Secret
it's
Wars.
got to be good. It's gotta be good.
Nobody will care.
I can't imagine it's going to bomb, though. I really think these are the safest bets you could possibly have. They really are. They're at least like $1.5 billion movies apiece.
Doomsday will be good.
I don't know if it'll be good.
I don't know.
But can we forgive them for what they've done to us?
If we watched Deadpool and Wolverine with Glee, that movie made like
Yeah.
$1.3 billion.
Fair point. We just want to be entertained, don't we?
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's that
Well-
rumor that Brie Larson's going to be in charge of the Avengers. You know, her character's going to be.
I don't think
I'm in.
that's still a thing.
I'm in.
No.
I don't think that's going to be happening anymore.
I think she's
good.
gone. She's gone. I think.
Yeah, I don't even know if we'll ever see her again. They'll just be like they'll never mention her, and nobody will notice.
Yeah. You know what? They should just hire me and Price a Reason to do this stuff. We'll make sure that every girl in the Marvel Universe will be hot.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
wearing
I agree.
tight costumes.
Can we just have a little caption on the screen that says Captain Marvel died on the way to her home planet?
yeah. Yeah, we could.
Okay. I can't remember what it is next. Yeah, London. They're doing the London premiere press junkets this week. There you go, folks.
There's no one there. Oh, there is people there.
Middle of
Oh, there's a few.
winter though, isn't it?
Looks cold.
20 of them.
Yeah.
What is this crap, though? Ah, he must feel like a dick now. He must do.
It would have gone
mean,
a lot
right
better had he
before-
come in costume.
Hmm.
You know, you made a really good observation that there's no A on his costume. That is infuriating now.
Yeah, no, it is.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Because he's
Sorry.
not Captain America.
It's only when his flight suit is in supersonic mode
Okay.
for flight. Other than that, you won't see the A on his helmet at all.
Do you know what should happen at the end of this movie? He throws the shield away, or he gives it to Bucky, and he says, "I'm not worthy. I'm
This-
going
this
to go back
The
to."
shield is too heavy for me.
Yeah, exactly. Give it
Bucky,
to Bucky.
please beat Red Hulk for me. I can't. do
Yeah. Well, yeah, something like that.
Okay. Can't remember what's next. Wait.
Oh, gold. What is this shit?
Official. The first trailer for the Fantastic Four First Steps will debut Tuesday during Good Morning America.
it. Interesting.
So see you next Tuesday.
Oh, I'm
Who cares?
We talk about it on Wednesday, but we're doing the last episode of Skeleton Crew.
Yes.
Well, you could
I'll have to
mention
wait
it,
till
I
next
guess.
Monday. No.
You can
Hi.
mention it.
No. Never cross the streams, Ian.
No.
No.
What? Why has the thing got clothes on and he's got no shoes on his feet?
Less special effects.
Okay.
Maybe I have a bad feeling about this movie. Actually,
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I am dreading this trailer.
Especially they got Herbie the robot in it. He's not part of the Fantastic Four.
Well,
The
he's
hell's
in the
that all about?
cartoons from
In
the
the
90s.
cartoon, yeah, but still.
I just Pedro Pascal for me is kind of a deal breaker.
Yeah.
What, the dumbass moustache?
I don't buy him. You know what I mean? Why do I need to see him in every role? Like,
Every time.
The dude has every role in Hollywood. There's just a movie and he's there.
The biggest problem with this is if you go to watch this movie, he will just take you out of it every time. So it's doomed.
Mm.
He's
Irrespective
not even the
if it's
worst actor,
amazing.
but he's also not the actor that
Yeah.
I would give him every role in Hollywood.
Yep.
There have been a few roles that he did that he was fine in. He's not that kind of actor that's like has to be in everything.
Is
don't
third time the charm? Like this is the third
Mm.
iteration of
Yeah.
Fantastic
Possibly.
Four. It is. I fear it's going to be like Superman, where like they had whatever one good movie in the 70s, and they just can't figure him out no matter how many times they try.
Well, they
Can't
got
do it.
Crypto, didn't they, in the Superman movie, and then you got Herbie in this one. It's ridiculous,
Nice.
They're trying to bring it down to a level that only kids can understand, I think, with
The
these
slow
two movies.
kids. you
I
know.
actually like the ones with Jessica Alba. You can say whatever you want. She looked nice, and I thought they were fine. I mean, I don't know. Maybe
Mate.
this will be better. It's certainly that
Yeah, I'll
Force
agree with
one
that.
wasn't better than the Jessica Alba ones.
Galactus was a giant fart cloud, mate.
Yeah,
They
it
couldn't
was. Yeah.
afford it. That's the
Yeah.
problem with that movie.
Yeah, it was annoying that when they did
Mhm.
that. Very
Yeah.
annoying. But yeah. Oh well. Here's
Well,
hoping the thing is
Silver
funny
Surfer
though.
was well done, though.
What's that?
Silver Surfer was done well, though.
Yeah, it was, and
Now it's a
also
female.
and also people
Yeah.
seem to
Yep.
forget that the two Fantastic Four movies were huge hits. They were hits. So, but I don't know why they didn't make a third one though.
I think
didn't-
because
I
they
don't
were
think the
poorly
second one-
received.
Yeah,
and, like,
they
Yeah.
just they didn't do great at the box office for their budget. I think
The first
So,
one did, but the second one didn't. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
All right, the second one didn't do well.
The Galactus thing would have finished it off.
And
We'll
they
see chat,
didn't-
folks. You go on. You go on,
Who's
Sunny.
reading now? Oh, me? Oh, okay.
No, yeah, I cut you off.
MJUK.
No, I cut you off.
Oh,
Finish you
okay.
off. As
I was
Vex
just
says,
going to say
finish
they,
your thought.
they wasted Doctor Doom, who's supposed to be the greatest villain in
Yes.
all of
Yeah.
Marvel, and they turned him into kind of just a throwaway character, especially by the second film.
Yeah.
So they're at least trying to rectify that with this series. Like he's definitely going to be introduced in this movie, and he's going to be the central focus of Doomsday and Secret Wars. So we'll see what they do.
Okay, here you go, folks. MG84 wrenched 5 Canadian woke dollars. It's your fault if you accidentally put it in the wrong hole if she's an invisible woman. Vanessa Kirby equals 1.
Jeez.
Well,
Well,
hole's a goal.
yeah. Well, we
How
know
am
we're
I
going to get.
supposed to know? It's invisible.
Yeah. We know we're going to get a gay Johnny. I'm probably going to get
Flame on.
an allegory for somebody trapped in the wrong body.
That's true.
As thing. Another
Yeah.
thing. So,
Oh, God.
And his girlfriend Alicia was white in the comics, and in the movie they made her black, didn't they? Or was she black in the comics? I can't remember. I think
No, she was
She
white
was
in the
black in the
comics.
movie, but it was
Mhm.
Kerry
Yeah.
Washington who.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
At least she's pleasant, Kerry Washington.
yeah.
Okay, how do you know if it's not the Invisible Man?
I don't know.
Okay, on that bombshell. Let's move on.
Spider-Man.
This
I mean,
dropped
you
this
could
week.
argue
anybody,
that,
anybody watching this?
No, not watching this shit.
Mm-mm.
no, thank you.
You could argue that they cast Sue Storm and she was like a Latina actress, but I rather liked her. I thought she was great. What can
yeah.
I
Yeah.
do?
Alba was
No way is
looking
she
good in that. Yeah.
Chris Evans' brother or sister.
No,
way.
she doesn't look like she'd ever be a
Brother.
sister.
No
but I
way.
didn't have any issue with it. I accepted that she was her, and I didn't have any issue with her.
Okay.
So
It
this
just goes
has
to show you how you can cross barriers very easily.
So Nick?
this show has a very high critic score, but a terrible audience rating. So
Okay,
that
we'll
tells
go to that. Here you go. So
Yep.
there's a new poster. The
Peanut butter.
perfect
it's
show,
way
everybody.
it's 61% now on audience rating.
So it's not the
so it's
perfect
even
show. 100%. It's the perfect show.
How many episodes have already shown?
Don't
Ask
know.
ChatGPT.
No idea. I've never watched it.
I've never
Yeah,
watched
I
it
saw the
either. I saw
trailer
the
and it
trailer.
looks like
It
it
looked
was,
awful. But I'm saying, did they drop
yeah.
all the episodes once or it's every week now?
It's
a
a
crappy
weekly. I
episode?
think it premiered with a double episode, and then
Two.
Yeah,
it's
I
weekly.
watched
going
Just
forward.
watched the trailer on it a few weeks ago, and everything looked like it was rendered in 6 frames per second,
Oh yeah,
and
it
none
was
of the,
terrible.
and none of the background characters are moving. It's
Mr.
really quite
Ian,
janky.
Hello,
Yeah.
Mr. Ian. This animation is embarrassing.
It absolutely is.
do
They
not
should be
like it.
ashamed of themselves for this
I
crap.
don't see
Damn.
the point of this at all. What is the point of making another cartoon?
Don't
You know what?
know.
The best cartoon of Spider-Man they ever did was the Spectacular Spider-Man. That was terrific, absolutely terrific, and everything else that
Living on
followed
the
it
edge,
was
riding
absolute.
crime,
Yeah, I
speeding
love
around,
that theme. Yeah,
I
really
love
good.
that series. That is a great
It
series.
is, honestly. If you've not seen it, I recommend it highly. It's fantastic. In fact, the movie should have been like that iteration.
Crime
of
is on the rise and the city's victimized. Looking up with no surprise, arriving in the speed of time. Spectacular, spectacular. What a great theme.
It is.
Banging.
It is. Yeah, it is. It's really good. And plus, Peter Parker's funny in it as well. He makes some really good gags, and Spider-Man does as well.
We're not going to watch this. None of us.
No,
No.
I'm
Nah,
not
not
interested at all. They've race swapped a whole bunch of characters.
There you go.
They made the
Gary's
lizard.
not happy.
I mean,
Jeez.
oh dear, oh dear. So they changed the
Why?
race and gender of the lizard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why though?
Yeah.
Why? It just
Ba-
makes no sense to
basically-
me.
There are hardly any other than Peter. I've seen a bit of this, some of the trailer, and I've seen a few clips from it. From what I can tell, there's hardly any white characters in the show.
Problematic.
They're almost exclusively, Native American or Indian.
But don't they realise by
Asian,
doing this,
black.
they're insulting black people? They're definitely they're insulting people of color.
They changed the
It is so
Osborns to
odd.
a black family. Yeah.
How did she?
It's
put a
so
glove
odd
on?
because
I don't know.
I just don't understand how that's appealing to anyone with a brain to be like, hey, we can't create an interesting character for you. So how about
Yeah.
we just make you like
Yep.
turn a white character to your color to appeal to you? Like,
Jesus.
okay, fuck
It makes
off,
no
I would
sense.
say.
Makes no sense.
How
none
did
of
she
it.
put her own glove on though?
I think Peter put it on for her.
Very carefully.
Someone
Peter,
helped her. for
Peter
sure.
put it with her teeth, and Peter helped her. So.
But,
got
but
some
she's
big ol'
examining.
hands.
She's examining papers in front of her. Why has she got a glove on?
Don't know. Maybe
Why
she
is her hand so giant?
They're
I don't know.
enormous. It is
Look
enormous.
at her hand size compared to Peter's.
Yeah. Just
This
compared
girl
to the
has got-
size of her head. It's
I know.
it's huge.
That's ginormous.
Look at those
What's
basketball
going
hands.
on here?
Yeah.
Although Peter's dress sense is pretty good. The complementary colours pretty good.
Yeah, it's very much like the original Spider-Man comics. That was the kind of stuff he was wearing when he was in high school.
Yeah. But
So
not
they
as-
are accurate in that respect. It's just everything else that they've gone
Mm.
modern audiences.
I think who's the artist? John what's his name? I can't remember.
John
John
Romita.
Romita.
Romita. When he came in to take over Spider-Man, he drew Peter Parker quite good looking,
Mhm.
but the other artist before him made him look quite geeky.
Jack
and,
Kirby.
Yeah, made him look a bit geeky. Yeah. She has no tits.
Maybe she can grow some with a lizard serum.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Maybe when she's the lizard, she's got these gigantic lizard mummy milkers.
kinky. Okay, let's move on.
Lizard tits.
Oh, gold.
Good even the hunt, but
Ooh.
Has
Yikes.
ended its box office run with $59 worldwide. One
I
of
made
the
more money
lowest-
off this movie than the movie did.
well, this made a loss, didn't it? Budget was 130 million.
Damn.
This was a massive financial loss for Sony.
Huge. Yeah.
The dumbest part is that they kept reshooting it over and over again, thinking they can actually rescue it.
No, the dumbest thing was thinking they could release a series of movies in the Spider-Man universe and not include
Without
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That too, but I told you before that I think that if, like, let's say they would have given us the idea, and instead of making it even in the Spider-Man universe, you just have this kind of revenge movie where this guy is kind of taking vengeance and a lot of action and killing. It may not have been like a work of high art, but I think that you could have gotten people just to watch it the same way they watched those Venom movies. It's just that this movie was just so awful. It was so poorly made.
We are Venom.
Move on.
Not even Vex could save it. Never mind.
So yeah, if you look at the production budget was reportedly 110 million.
Damn.
So if you figure they got half of their total worldwide box office, that means that this was running somewhere into the 80 million
Do you know?
negative,
They could have.
and that doesn't count the marketing.
Do you know they could have given us each of the panel $10 million each, not made the film, and still be up by a few million. That's just crazy. And we'd be millionaires. On that bombshell.
Oh, God.
Daredevil Born Again will set up something quite cool in the MCU, says Vincent D'Onofrio.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Something that people don't know about that we're not even completely clear on. What? Marvel keeps a lot of secrets.
Oh, shut up, mate. Seriously.
Is it that the Kingpin is now using Ozempic? Is that the
Yeah, I
secret?
don't know.
Oh, yeah, it looks a bit thin, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I must admit, it's getting. I thought they were going to kiss in that trailer. I just thought, what that's going on here?
Agreeable to you again.
Yeah.
Why have you got the Avengers on the caption there, by the way?
Because apparently something's going to happen in this TV show that's linked with the new Doomsday thing or something. I don't bloody know. Yeah.
Are we watching Daredevil?
Yes, I'm going to watch it.
Well, if somebody, can sell 7 Seas for me, I'll watch it. But
I'll watch it. Yeah.
Yeah,
if
give
not,
it a shot.
I won't.
So, Nick,
Yeah.
you should be
How about-
watching this.
Oh yeah, I'll actually watch this. The trailer was exciting, although the showrunner's words have made me a little scared at this point. But
Yeah.
And I'm a big Daredevil fan. I've got comics from 158 onwards until the end of the first run. So all of Frank Miller's stuff. They've got loads of great stories to pick from.
They have.
I'm just hoping they're not going to fuck this up.
I actually re-brought Born Again.
Did you?
Yeah, I brought it again. And
I'm
I've
going to
read
have
it.
to do that because mine's so well read.
Yeah,
It is literally
same.
falling
Like
apart.
your pornography magazines.
And I reread it again, and it's still fantastic. It's still
It is.
it's actually
Damn.
drawn. It's actually drawn like a movie. Everything about it's it's like a movie. The way Miller does everything in that saga, it's absolutely brilliant. And I don't even know why they didn't just follow Miller's lead on Daredevil. But hey,
Sword and Storm Wrench. Daredevil bought again.
yeah.
Very good. Very good. Common People Wrenched asks, did Price do the thing yet?
What thing?
Price, did you do the thing?
What thing? I
Don't
don't
I don't
know.
know.
I have
Don't
no
know.
idea what
Is
to
this the weekly retelling of his Leslie Hedman story?
I think that was what was being prompted
Oh,
there. Yes.
no, it's fine. People already know the story. There's nothing for me to renew.
Yeah, we're bored of that. And okay,
Look,
let's.
if you want to hear the story, go rewatch some older streams with Price on.
Absolutely.
He's done it about 15, 20 times now.
Also,
Leslie
one of you
Square.
recommended that I make a video just explaining the story.
Yeah,
Maybe I
please, you
should
need to
that.
do it. Have you done it yet?
No, I haven't done it.
Do it. Go
You know
on,
what?
go on.
Right, you
It'll
should
go
get
viral.
You should get swappers to do the AI pictures to go with what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, he's a master at that.
Yeah, your joint production. Ask swappers.
But with you as your avatar.
Yeah, go on, do it. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, you and a big square-headed woman with glasses.
Yeah, do it like a comic
That'd be
strip.
hilarious.
It'd be incredible.
It would.
I'll think about it.
No, you're doing it. There's no thinking. You're doing it. You're doing it. Look, here we go. Look,
Yes, do it.
Audio comic.
do it.
Yeah.
Okay, sad step.
Price Born Again. Yeah. Oh, hello. What's this?
Charlie Cox on how Daredevil Born Again is different from Daredevil series. At times, it's incredibly sinister. incredibly brutal. These characters work best when they live in that world. The pacing is different. The identity has shifted in its 6 years later. Blah blah blah.
Oh no. Are we gonna have Daredevil crying in a corner somewhere?
If he does, that is it. I am not going to be watching anything Marvel kicks out. Well, I have stopped watching it, so it's not going to make a difference.
Well, he boned She-Hulk.
No, that's not real.
Didn't happen.
None of that's real. Didn't happen. None of that's real. It's all rubbish. I still don't understand why he doesn't look like Daredevil from the comics.
Don't know.
And
What, with the red hair?
the DDs on his
Double
chest.
D's.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
double D's. And the whole look of Daredevil, he should be looking like Daredevil. Why? Oh, I don't get it.
Well, he kind of does look like Daredevil from around the issue 200 era of the comics.
Mm.
So, I mean, his costumes are quite accurate as far as I'm concerned, apart from the yellow and etc.
Well, his mask isn't. His mask isn't. His mask looks very different to. Anyway, I've seen better cosplay Daredevil costumes than this. Anyway,
Okay, it's a sidestep. Daredevil Born Again will be much darker than Netflix Daredevil. Confirmed show.
3PO. Look at that. Look at the one on the right. Okay,
Yes.
that doesn't look like Daredevil. If somebody said to me that was Daredevil, I'm like, what?
No, the horn's supposed to be higher than that.
And also the beard. What I mean, Daredevil doesn't have a freaking beard when he's going around.
Well, he did in Born Again, but that's only because he'd fallen to his lowest.
Yeah.
But normally, Daredevil is clean shaven.
Yeah.
And considering that Matt Murdock is supposed to be a lawyer, you would think he would keep himself a bit more respectable. I don't care if he's blind. That's not an excuse. Go shave me.
No.
Yeah.
I'm quite certain that the beard is going to be the first episode 2 or whatever. It's going to be part of his return to being a vigilante, as he's going to shave it and be like back in fighting shape, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Why did he go blind?
Because he got knocked
Was it
over
masturbation? Was it?
No,
A can of radioactive waste
fell on his
struck him in the
face.
eyes.
Well,
Man fat.
Yeah.
The same radioactive waste that caused the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What?
In fact, it was the same stuff that made Jessica Jones, wasn't it? Was it not? I was told.
It might have been.
Yeah. I don't know what they were carrying in those canisters, but
Do they have health and safety in this universe?
no, not really.
Okay. Sorry, I killed it. Let's move on.
Daredevil.
Born Again showrunner Dario
Whatever.
Scardapane on the rumours of Karen Page and Foggy Nelson dying in the series. All those rumours are true. None of them are true. I refer people to the comic books where the fate of both these characters has happened many times in different ways.
I think they're trying to distance themselves from the fact that they actually tried to exclude these characters from this series.
Yeah.
And it was only fan backlash that managed to get them back in. And they also filmed 6 episodes before they had to scrap the entire series.
Unbelievable.
You know what? I did like their Netflix, but there were a couple of things that were questionable they did in the next Netflix version. One was to kill off Finch, which I thought was really weird. He was a really good character. And Urich. They killed Urich off. And I was like, why did they do
the
that?
hell?
Yeah.
Ben Urich's supposed to be the moral arbiter in these things.
Absolutely. And he helps Matt, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, absolutely. And he's an investigative journalist. He would have been ideal in the series where the Kingpin is now mayor.
Absolutely. And they killed him off. I'm like, well, why? And
I mean,
Karen.
it was a powerful scene, but you're right. They probably shouldn't have killed him off.
No, they shouldn't have.
They'll introduce Lara Ulrich, who is his daughter and has taken up the family mantle.
They will.
Probably.
How many series did Netflix have?
3.
So
including Defenders. I think Defenders is part of Daredevil, wasn't it?
Is there enough time to watch the episodes again then?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't care what anyone says. I love The Defenders. I thought The Defenders was really enjoyable. A lot
I
of people
enjoyed
like
The
to slag it
Defenders.
off. Yeah.
It
Really good.
probably could have been better than it was, but I didn't hate it. I thought it was okay, but I kind of thought that maybe they could have made it better. Certainly better. When you look at these kind of Agatha All Along and whatever passes as entertainment on Disney Plus, that
The
Defenders
Acolyte.
show was considered, perfection compared to those.
Yeah.
I think the only rough one was the Iron Fist series, which
Yes, it was terrible.
I think that was down to storytelling more than the character itself.
The character, the storytelling, and the casting of that guy, which also wasn't the right casting. I think I never bought him. He seemed a bit goofy, and I
Yeah.
never bought him as the Iron Fist. There were so many actors they could have chosen, and I don't know why they went with that guy.
And what about was it Nick? What you call it? Nick Cage? Not Nick Cage. What am I talking about? I'm falling asleep here. A Power Man. Luke Cage.
Luke.
Luke
Cage.
Cage.
They
Yeah, that was
destroyed.
great.
They destroyed that on the few episodes of that
Right.
run. It was awful.
It started off.
Season 1 was great, though.
Yeah, season 1
Yeah,
was pretty
season 1
good.
was
Even
terrific,
midway
yeah.
through season 1, it feels like they did something cool the first half season. Then the second half season already starts becoming wobbly. Second season significantly worse.
Yes, it was. And then it becomes like a gangster at the end. I'm like, what the hell's this all about? You know what? It was just
Kind
terrible.
of steered away from the hero for hire thing, didn't it?
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, let's. I can't remember what's next.
I'm
Oh no.
I'm
Oh,
confused about Vex Electronica's comment. Price, I'd be jealous too if I missed the opportunity to be next to Deborah Ann Wall every day.
No. Ooh, what?
I don't understand what she's saying.
Nobody understands what she's saying.
No, Deborah Ann
Sorry,
Wall,
Vex.
she plays
Jesus.
Karen Page in the show, but what do you mean I'd be jealous too if I missed the opportunity to be next to her? Who would have been next to her?
Don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't mind being next to her, but I don't think I was a part of that plan.
Mm.
Never mind, go on.
Thank you. They're addressing. Daredevil Born Again may not address Matt's relationship.
May
with
not.
She-Hulk, says showrunner. Those other events happened, but we're not leaning into them.
No. It's getting worse as every second goes by. This new Daredevil show, isn't it?
Well, it's
Did he-
clearly rock bottom for Daredevil if he's
Yeah.
consorting
Did
with
he-
But
She-Hulk.
he's slumming it with She-Hulk, yeah.
Did he bang her while she was Jen or She-Hulk?
No, I think it was when she was Jen,
It was
right?
Jen.
Yeah.
Does it really
Well-
matter that much? I mean, she banged 3 guys she just met in the space of 8 episodes.
Slag.
It
What a
might have
slag.
been as She-Hulk because in the Incredible Hulk movie,
Mm.
Bruce Banner couldn't have sex unless he turned into the Hulk because he got so excited. So, using
Wow.
that logic, he was banging an 8-foot tall monster.
What a load of bollocks. Move along.
That's my contribution. You're welcome.
Okay. Do you think he was, when he was like mid going at it, as it were, he asked her to transform into the Hulk?
Yeah, well, she would have crushed him, though.
He's
She would
got
have crushed him. Yeah.
Be a good grip, though, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's move on. Okay, we've got some super chats. MGUK84 wrenched 2 Canadian woke dollars. She-Hulk is going to be in
Yes, yes.
staff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good luck with that one.
Not that Star Trek's dead enough as it is, but never mind. Mega Spider-Man wrenched €5. Have any of you seen Awakenings with Robin Williams? What's your favourite De Niro film?
I have seen Awakenings of Robin
Yes.
Williams. I really
It's been-
liked it.
Been quite a long time since I've seen it.
Mm.
It's that's a really good movie. It's very touching. It's also very depressing.
I like to say the best Robert De Niro film ever, in my opinion, is The Untouchables. I do like Heat, though. I got to admit. Yeah.
Heat's a good movie, yeah.
Yeah,
Anyone else?
Heat's my favorite. It's one of my top 5 favorite movies ever.
Mm.
Godfather 2 is the best movie that Robert De Niro was ever in.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a good movie too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to go Godfather 2. That
Z?
or I do love Goodfellas, but yeah, Godfather 2 is better.
Mm.
Did you
What?
answer
What?
the question?
No, I haven't seen it.
No, what's your
favourite
favorite
De Niro
Robert De
film?
Niro? Yeah.
I don't rate De Niro as an actor.
Oh, okay. I don't rate him as a person, but I like him as an actor.
It was good when he was doing that Trump tirade.
yeah, he's a bit weird, isn't he? But yeah.
I am partial to Casino.
Mm-hmm.
I like Sharon Stone in Casino.
I
She
do
was
like
terrific
Casino.
in that.
I do
Yeah.
like Casino.
That's her best role for sure.
Yeah, she was great in that.
Yeah.
I hear that Pamela Anderson has a new film out, and she's meant to be terrific in that as well.
I've seen the movie.
Is it good?
The movie isn't very good. She's good. I think that it's fine. Not that I know that she could play 70 other roles. It's the role of like an aging showgirl who was once kind of hot and now, men don't like her as much. And I think that it's a perfect casting for Pamela Anderson because of her background. But at the same time, it's not like I was saying in my review, it's not like tomorrow if you make a movie and you need like some civil rights lawyer, I wouldn't cast her in that role. Or if you want somebody to play the president, I wouldn't cast her either, or a doctor, or a physicist. Meaning there's very limited roles she could do, but that one actually worked. The movie itself, though, shaky camera work in a way that is irritating, makes it almost unwatchable. Very flimsy screenplay. It's not the worst as kind of a low-budget indie kind of slow burn movie, but it's nothing to write home about either.
Oh, okay.
Price, are you available to read a super chat, please?
Of course. Common people. Leslie Headland should cosplay as Betty Boop. That cartoon had a head on her shaped like a Mitsubishi TV.
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
she did. That's true.
Boop boop be doop.
Wrenched £10, by the way. Okay. Cheers, my friend. Okay, shall we do something?
Maybe we don't.
Oh God, Daredevil again.
Yeah, these words.
Born again showrunner.
These were concerning.
We're even more grounded, even less stylized, even more rooted in the here and now. I love the Penguin. We're a little faster, meaner, cleaner in our storytelling.
I don't, look, there's no point in speculating, although this is what we're here to do.
See.
But we shall see, right?
Yeah.
We shall see.
Okay, let's move on.
I just want to say one thing. When you are trying to follow up what's considered one of the best on-screen adaptations of a comic book property ever, and you're like, we're going to do it better, we have a different vision, I don't know why this guy is so excited. It was working really well before. It only got canceled because of some weird political crap between Disney and Netflix. You brought it back way too late, made a ton of mistakes along the way. I wish they would just shut up now and deliver something good, personally.
Yeah, I agree.
Cynic, did you like the Penguin?
I didn't finish it, but I liked what I saw.
Pick up a penguin.
And so these are ballsy words. This is the second time he's kind of shit on something else in order to prop his stuff up, which, hey, it's awesome that, he's really into his own show. But I don't think crapping on something that's universally beloved and saying you're going to do better, you're setting yourself up for failure, man. It's a bad idea.
Yep.
Is it next month? It's out. Is it next month?
Publicity. March? That's what it's all about.
Okay. You should, Cynic.
Yeah, I'm going to start it from the beginning again. I watched the first few episodes, but I'm going to go back and just start it over.
Okay, let's move on.
Oh, no.
It was Agatha. She's not getting a season 2.
What a surprise.
Shocker.
Jack Schaefer isn't interested in making second seasons. She also turned down Marvel's offer of Chundivision.
That Jack Schaefer isn't interested in making a second season is like me saying, I don't feel like going out with the world's top supermodel right now. It's just not the right project for me right now. That's the same thing as Jack Schaefer not interested in making season 2 of Agatha. Nobody would have given her that opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. And maybe she's saying things like she turned down the offer to make WandaVision 2, season 2. Maybe it's because it's not being made.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I was trying to say. That
she's primarily been a writer and hasn't been all that successful at that. As far as show creator, showrunner. WandaVision and Agatha is it. I mean, this is not a highly successful Hollywood power player here. This is somebody who would happily take another series if it was given to them because they don't know where their next job's coming from.
Who
So,
watched all of Agatha?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
I
did.
did.
Why am I not surprised?
We'll watch any old shit. That's why.
Yeah. It was one of the worst things I'd ever watched in my life. It's a series so queer, I actually came out of it hankering for cock.
You always punish yourself, see, don't you?
He
Always.
hates himself
He
sometimes.
does. He hates himself.
Okay, but there is a plus side.
Oh, God. What's
Aubrey
this?
Plaza has been nominated for Best TV Performance for Agatha in the 2025 Queerties. Yes.
The nomination they get is for a
Yes.
queer only award.
I hope she gets it. That's hilarious.
God. Put that up on the mantle.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to know what that award looks like.
But she's not even gay, is she? In real
No.
life? Or is
No,
she?
she just lost her husband.
Yeah, lost her husband. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad.
Okay. Common People says wrench, by the way. I
fix
can
her.
fix her. Yeah. Okay, let's move on then.
Superman.
This was kind of the biggie, I'd say, this week. Superman Estate sues Warner Brothers and DC to ground the film in key international territories. The estate of the Man of Steel co-creator Joseph Schuster claims the studio lacks the rights to release Superman in Canada, UK, Ireland, and Australia.
Canada's not a real place, Brown.
Canada.
You tell that to my brother who lives there.
Canada.
Um,
Well, it'll be the 51st state by then, so that's
do you know what? Right. I can't believe that they actually fucked up this way. If this is real,
it's real, apparently.
I can't believe that they've done that. What a
Yeah,
bunch of idiots.
I feel like somebody's going to cut somebody a check under the
Oh, yeah.
table. Everybody will
Yeah.
be like, oh, we're so happy to finally be able to resolve this matter.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. They'll do like a picture, all shake each other's hands and be on their way.
Mm.
The overall thing has to do with copyright. I looked into it the other day because I thought this was really strange. It has to do with the difference in copyright in different countries. And supposedly their argument is that because of, they haven't put out a Superman movie in a while, whatever. Anyway, there's something to do with the way that the laws in the other countries handle copyright, and they're claiming that the copyright reverted back to the original copyright holders back in 2017, I think. So they have to license it from them again, essentially.
And they popped up conveniently 5 minutes before like the movie
Oh,
is
yeah.
out.
Oh, yeah, of
because
course.
They know that now
Of course.
everybody's under pressure and they're going to get the biggest payday. It looks like they want to get paid. They're going to get paid, and it'll all just go away, in my opinion.
Mm.
Yeah, they'll buy them out.
Cynic, you're a fan of Superman, aren't you?
No, I am not. No.
What are your thoughts on the on this? on the movie?
On this situation?
No, on the movie, on what you've seen so far.
The movie.
I am relatively hopeful it's good. I want it to be good. I don't want it to be bad. I would I'd be interested to see what a good Superman movie looks like that's modern. If they can actually pull it off. I suppose if anyone in Hollywood can do it, it's probably James Gunn. So it's, we'll see what he can do. He doesn't really, I don't think his movies are amazing, but he knows how to manipulate the audience and get them to feel what he wants. So let's see if he can do it with Superman.
I think Superman wants to know what a good Superman movie looks like because his eyes don't look in the same direction.
Yeah,
so
well, he fixed the Boz-eyed by.
We'll do it in post.
Do you know I have a friend that went to one of the previews of this in LA, and he,
Damn.
and he basically said the version he saw, the romance didn't work. They didn't have any chemistry. The Clark Kent character and the Lois Lane character. He put that because they gave out scorecards at the end, and he ticked the one. You know, I think there was a question about Lois and Clark, whatever, and he ticked it, but he also wrote underneath the romance doesn't work between them both. They don't have any chemistry. Well, that's what he told me. Who knows if it's bloody.
Anything else?
That's
Any-
no. That's all he could tell me. Apparently,
Oh, okay.
that's all he told me. He didn't tell me anything else. But yeah, but I mean, there were loads of screenings, weren't there? There were like 5 screenings apparently, according
Okay.
to him, and he went to the second one out of the 5. I think there was 5. I'm not sure, but yeah. So maybe they reshot it. You know, a bit more romance in there or something with Clark and Lois or something. I don't know. We'll
Gavin
see.
Blackburn wrenched. Hello, Gavin. James Gunn doesn't know how to do love.
Yeah.
Okay. 50-50, I feel on that one.
I hope it's good though. I really
Yeah.
want to see it. I just hope it's good. I hope everyone in this panel will come out going, you know what?
Come out.
It was worth it. You know, and we probably won't, but I just hope it's good.
The only film I'm truly looking forward to this year so far is
Flash
Cleaner. Cleaner.
Oh, The Cleaner. Can't wait for that one.
We have all got to go see Cleaner.
The Cleaner. When is
And
that
that includes
coming
you. Is it next month? This
out?
month?
I can't wait.
Yeah, I think it's end of February.
Everybody needs to go see Cleaner. Okay, let's move on.
Oh no.
Price, you may as well read this.
Breaking. Lady Gaga has finally addressed the box office failure of Joker 2. People just sometimes don't like some things. It's that simple. And I think to be an artist, you have to be willing for people to sometimes not like it. And you keep going even if something didn't connect in the way that you intended.
That's pretty
Makes
fair.
sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
I actually thought that considering how many stupid things Lady Gaga usually said, this was actually pretty classy, I would say.
Whatever.
No, I mean, listen, you think it's obvious, but for an artist or whatever it is, or somebody in a movie to just acknowledge, listen, we did something, you hope it'll work out, people sometimes don't like it, and I have to accept it. That's better than most of the people in Hollywood, because there's so much spin today, like The Acolyte. No, it is good. It was all those ifs and faux. She just said the truth. People didn't like it. Sometimes that happens. It's better than nothing.
Yeah. Didn't it have the lowest ratings ever, The Acolyte?
She didn't try to spin it as a success, and I'm not a big fan of hers, and I have to say that this was a very reasonable answer.
Did you guys all see Joker 2 then?
No.
I did, yes.
Oh yeah,
It's terrible.
Nope.
it's
Was it-
shite.
Shite.
It is.
It was shit.
Not seen it. Was looking forward to it. Reviews came out. Decided avoid.
Yeah.
So not seen it.
Wasn't going to
Not
waste my
interested.
time.
Okay. Shall we proceed?
Let's.
Proceed. Elliot Page has been cast in Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Also, this is a cast and a half. Also starring Tom Holland, Zendaya, Anne Hathaway, Matt Damon, John.
Matt Damon.
Ugh.
The Punisher.
Leguizamo.
Is Elliot Page playing a little boy?
Oh, that's going to be
Probably.
Achilles.
I don't care.
That's a cast and a half, isn't it?
I don't care.
Start shooting in 6 weeks. I do.
I'm
believe.
probably not going to be watching
No.
this.
This just sounds like they're trying to redo the Odyssey with all of these people in it. There's, I don't see how this can be any good.
It looks very pretentious. It sounds very pretentious. Probably will be pretentious. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn. I really don't.
Well, and the sound mix is going to be terrible.
Okay. Nobody's looking. Nobody's going to go view. Just
Could not care less.
He's fucking around. He should be making a Bond film. Him and Barbara Broccoli should get together and make a Bond film. That's what he should be doing. He should be making this. Rubbish.
agreed, but I killed Bond, so I don't care.
He'd be dead.
Would have been good if it was actually Ulysses 31 version.
Yeah,
That'd
would
have
be,
been
wouldn't it? Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan does Ulysses 31. Fucking hell, that'd have been amazing.
Ulysses, the way back to Earth has been wiped from my memory banks.
What a
You know.
great cartoon. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's move on.
Cobra Kai.
New poster, final episodes, Cobra Kai. Trailer releases tomorrow.
Get in.
And it's got nothing to do with the movie then, the movie that's coming out. This is
The
completely
Kid
separate.
movie, no,
Yeah.
absolutely nothing.
I still suspect that there will be a final scene in this show that'll do some kind of hint or tease for the movie.
Yeah,
but I could
some
be
kind
wrong.
of connection to it. Yeah, but
Somehow they'll connect, like, you know, Jackie Chan to Mr. Miyagi or something. I don't know what. Who knows? I'll say that this show, I like it. It's on the verge of outstaying its welcome, if not a little bit past
is.
its prime. But I still enjoy it, and I'll watch these final episodes. But it's good that it's ending. The kids are already like 100 years old.
yeah.
You know what? Johnny hasn't grown at all. He's still the same twat that he was from the first season.
It's good, yeah.
but
That's
that's the
best part of the show.
Yeah.
Cynic, you watching Cobra Kai?
Nope.
It is absolute. I actually enjoy it. It's okay. I don't think
It's
the best
great
on
fun.
TV,
It's
though.
harmless entertainment. I love
Yeah.
it.
They shouldn't have done the split season for this season.
No, they shouldn't have.
Just do
No.
the 10 episodes.
Just get it all
That's
out
it. It's done.
Yeah.
Okay. I still haven't watched the second batch yet.
Why? Get on with it.
Just not got around to it.
You're so far behind, Brown.
Somebody
I
gets
know.
stabbed.
Story of my life. Okay, that's Cobra Kai, everybody. The last bit of it.
Yeah, honestly, I think Drew
No,
Gordon.
please,
oh,
no.
go ahead.
Move along. No.
Cynic, do you know who that is?
Is
Yep.
it Shooty? Oh, no.
Okay, that's the Doctor. That's the Doctor Who magazine where they tackle who's the first Doctor.
Who's who?
And Gary was not happy. Rest in peace, Doctor Who. Murdered by the Message. Jo Martin was officially told her Doctor Who incarnation is the real first Doctor.
Well, whoever told her is wrong. William Hartnell is the first Doctor and always will be.
Yep.
Right.
Well, she was just maybe told by some runner or something.
Yeah,
like
one of
that.
those Chibnalls or whatever told her that.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
listen,
She doesn't know any better.
I don't have anything against Jo Martin. She's not a bad actress and she's done nothing wrong. It's just I don't like all the people over the BBC and this production that have sold her this dumb idea and tried to ruin William Hartnell's legacy. That I don't like. But she hasn't done anything wrong herself.
Don't care.
I thought she was okay for what moment I saw her in it. But I
She's a better
bailed.
actress than Jodie Whittaker. I actually,
Yeah, a lot better.
I felt like if you just did a different character or let her do something, you know, there was something to give her on the show. It's just they insist on all this stupid, you know, kind of
Should have been better than,
anti-patriarchy,
should have been
whatever it
better
is.
than Jodie Whittaker.
The Doctor should never have
Dr.
been a
Watts.
woman. The Doctor should never have been a black man. End of. That's it. That should never have
What about-
happened.
Okay, what about a black woman?
That should never have happened either. It really
Okay.
shouldn't.
We've got a quick super chat, folks. Ruddy, €2. Paige is a transformer and will take me out of the movie.
Probably.
Yeah.
Just like
Especially-
Joe Martin took me out of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Thanks, my friend.
Especially when she's yelling, you know, Autobots, roll out. It's going to be weird.
Awkward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's, I think it's a size that.
Oh, God.
Who saw this then?
I saw it.
Our TARDIS team just got a bit bigger. Welcome aboard. New writers for season 2. Juno Dawson. Enua Ayams. Christ. Pete
Matisse.
McTeague and Sharma Angel Wallfall. Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited, Ian?
Move along.
Do you like Comrade Inar on the top right?
Look, if we're
Soldier Boy?
talking about Doctor Who, let's
Doctor
talk about
What?
Doctor Who. This is not Doctor Who. I
Dr.
don't know what the hell
Watt.
this is. This is rubbish. Sorry, move along. Doctor Watt.
Okay, I'll move along then.
Oh, gold. Oh, gold.
Yeah.
You want me to read it?
Price? Yeah, go on, it's you.
Breaking. In an effort to save Doctor Who, the BBC has hired Transformer author Juno Dawson, best known for writing This Book is Gay. This is good news, as the show really wasn't gay enough.
So who's this guy?
Woman.
Shut up. It's a guy. What's
There's
his
a
name?
guy.
Yeah. Who is he? What's he
He
done?
wrote this book. This book is gay. That's the author of this book is
Yeah.
now writing Doctor Who.
The one that's writing gay propaganda for children.
Yeah, it's been highly controversial in a lot of areas.
Yeah.
It's one that many groups have fought against having in school libraries in the U.S. because it has very frank depictions of how to
Yes.
perform different
Uh,
acts and things. So, and people are not happy at the idea of that just being freely available to underage kids. in a
Gary
in a
lost
public
his
library.
shit to this the other
He
day.
looks like he
Properly.
looks like someone from a 70s rock band, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, glam rock from.
Glam rock, yeah.
Yeah.
Should have just stuck with that.
Okay. Let's move on.
Oh, I know about this. Yeah.
ITV has commissioned a new heist drama, Fraud, starring Saran Jones and Jodie Whittaker
Yeah.
as skilled confidence tricksters who have separated by a 10-year prison sentence.
Yeah, I think it's kind of
Gladly.
like trying to be a Oceans thing,
Hmm.
I think.
So they were separated. Are they? Are
Lesbian.
they? Yeah.
One.
Leather?
Carpet munchers.
Possibly.
Sharon Jones is quite a good actress. Jodie Whittaker. And yeah, Jodie Whittaker is a good actress, actually. I've seen her in stuff
Yeah,
other
she's
than
all
Doctor
right.
Who. She's all right.
I'll
Doctor
tell you
Who was
what.
a disaster, but
I'll
was
tell
in-
you
she's
what.
all
If you
right.
saw Broadchurch, you saw that as a supporting actress in some kind of like emotional drama.
Mhm.
Jodie Whittaker is fine. She
Yeah.
played some woman that
Mhm.
lost her son or something like that. She was fine as that. She weeps, she cries, whatever. It's fine. And you need a certain actress to do that, and she was perfectly fine as that. There was nothing about her performance there that you thought to yourself, wow, she has such a range, she could also be the Doctor. Nothing about that performance, except for the Chibnall, which the only thing he's good at is he's kind of melodramatic, whatever it is. They brought him for Doctor Who, even though he didn't know what he was doing there. And then he's like, well, she cried well on that other show, so let her cry here. All of this is just stupid. As Vex Electronica says,
Spit it
it
out,
was
lad.
dent-headed.
Cynic, this is right up your street, isn't it?
No, of
I'm
course it's
so
not.
excited.
Doctor what?
Let's move on.
What's this?
Who saw this? Carefully County Council decided to erect these 20-mile-an-hour signs in a dead end.
Mhm.
That's brilliant.
And this is a county called Carefully.
Carefully.
Caerphilly.
Is it in Wales?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Anyway, let's move on. It amused me. Who saw this?
Yeah, I saw this advert.
When Harry met Sally, met
Mayonnaise ad,
mayonnaise.
But she looked awful. She really. And what the hell she done to her face? My lord.
She's gotten a lot of operations, and it's
She
really
has.
a shame because she used to have just a natural.
Cute looking face.
Was always
Yes.
annoying though.
Yeah,
Anybody see the
No,
advert?
The
didn't see
advert.
it.
I've seen it. I've
Yeah,
seen it.
it's quite amusing, wasn't it, Ian?
Yes, it was. I used to really like Meg Ryan in the was it the 80s when she was around. I thought she was really cute and charming, and then she goes to do this to her face. What the fuck?
Sydney Sweeney was in the advert.
Yes, she was at the end.
It's
Right,
it
very
is a
end.
really, really good advert
Yeah,
for mayonnaise.
I love what she's
Helmets.
having. Yeah.
Okay.
What's Sydney Sweeney going to do to her face once she starts hating herself?
I
like
Oh,
don't
Ryan
know.
does?
I
God.
don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't know. Sydney Sweeney and mayonnaise. Anyway, let's move on.
Oh, God.
This is what I've been waiting for. Kathleen Kennedy and Frank Marshall to be honoured at the Oscar Wilde Awards. Exclusive.
All right.
And,
So
and what are the Oscar Wilde Awards?
Don't know. Don't care. It's just Kathy.
Os-
Look at her. Doesn't she look amazing?
I'm gonna
Wilde
go out. I'm gonna go
is
out on a
gay.
limb here.
he was
Uh,
gay.
it- yeah,
And he was
exactly.
like-
Oscar
Yeah.
Wilde was known that he was his preferences were
Yes.
same sex preferences.
He was.
I could be a jerk,
Yeah.
but maybe that's why they want to give her all the awards. In any case, none of these awards mean anything. They've been giving her
No.
awards for years. It doesn't change what she
But
is.
what would the award be for, though?
For a neck. I don't know.
Being insufferable and annoying and ruining a franchise. They should have an award, the best franchise.
Two
ruiner.
franchises. She's
The,
ruined.
right.
Yes.
The double franchise ruiner. Like that should be her award.
The neck award. I don't know. What a load of rubbish.
I just hope that she gets enough awards that she feels like she's on top, so she can leave.
Mm,
She'll never feel that way. They'll have to
You'd have to
drag
ask
her out of there.
You'd have to ask Frank about if she likes it on top.
I do.
Oh, you know she
what?
does.
Frank is a really good producer. He really is. I mean, if it wasn't for him, The Bourne Identity would have been a shit show. He was one
Shit
that was
show.
keeping everything together. Yeah. And he's a decent chap. It's a shame he got married to Kathleen Kennedy, though. Never mind.
Well, maybe she makes really good coffee.
Or really good.
Coffee for Mr. Spielberg.
I was about to say
Yes.
something really rude. There. Yeah.
It seems like I would suffer if I was married to her. Just my own personal opinion, of course.
Would you two-time her with Leslie?
Boss you around. She probably
That's
boss
like
you
that.
around.
That's the worst case scenario, that I would have to have her as a wife, and my mistress would be Leslie. Like, what's the point of it all? You know.
Okay, let's move on.
Cineworld. Oh yeah, that's
Okay,
your cinema,
so-
isn't it?
If KK was such a good producer, good whatever, we wouldn't be seeing this, would we?
Well, it's not her
This is
fault.
this is my local cinema.
It's
of,
Netflix, isn't it? Netflix is responsible for taking down or the whole concept of going to the cinema. Because even Tarantino said, "What's the point of me making a film now if it's only going to stay in a cinema for 1 week? How's he going to benefit from that?" And he's right. He's absolutely right. So it is Netflix that is responsible for the downfall of cinema as we know it, unless somebody's got a better
is this
explanation.
really the beginning of the end now for cinemas? Do we think?
I think this is what I think. I think in the end, yes, the big organizations that have cinemas out will die, and I think there'll be little ones scattered around like in the old days,
Yeah.
like independent ones. I think, but I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows?
I kind of live in the woods now, but the theaters that every theater's an hour away from me, but all of them that are, they only have like 2 showings a day now for movies.
Yeah.
Sad is that?
Never mind. It could be worse.
I always used to go see a movie Friday after work
Hmm.
Yeah.
without fail.
Yeah. Again, right. When I look on Cineworld to see if there's any good movies,
Nothing.
there's nothing. It just, Mufasa. Do I want to go and see that? No. Do you know what I mean? It's just there's nothing on.
I
A
would
lot of
see it.
the major chains now offer monthly subscription services
got-
to get you to at least go.
Yeah, I mean that's the reason why I did go to see Companions, because obviously it wasn't gonna. I'm already paying for it, so that's why I went to see it.
Yeah.
But the choice was rubbish, and there was nothing really to see apart from that
Yeah.
film.
I
When I
have that
lived in
monthly
Nashville,
thing.
I went a lot.
The
'cause I had
monthly
the
thing is
subscription.
totally worth it, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, this is what.
Yeah, it
Cineworld
really
was.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Never mind.
Never
Okay.
mind.
I
We-
did
we-
finally figure out what the Oscar Wilde Awards are.
Okay.
What's that?
Exactly what you thought it was. Excellence in literature with a focus on works written by or about LGBTQ
I knew
writers.
it. I knew it. It's like that other one with the Queerty Awards.
Oh yeah. Here's hoping I get it for Rebecca Gold. Yay! Let me get one of those awards. That'd be so cool.
Okay, so we have got Captain African American and the Cleaner to look forward to.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Cleaner.
Oh,
When's Nobody 2 out?
August.
Yeah,
Looking forward to that.
I hope it's good. I really do. I hope they don't make Connie like better than him. So flip the table on us. So
Okay.
oh yeah, Prince Charles Cinema.
Yeah, this is the Prince Charles Cinema in London, isn't it?
Yeah, so basically
Another
Prince Charles Cinema has been there for donkey's years, and what they do is they show classic movies. So they very rarely show what's actually come out, like Marvel films and stuff, but they show classic movies, so you can actually go and experience those films and watch it on the big screen. And a lot of people go there to experience, films that are on Blu-ray for the big screen, and it's been there for years. But now I think they put up the rent price, and they're struggling now to actually
Yeah,
stay there.
that's what did for Cineworld. They couldn't afford the rent.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rent had gone up. That was it.
They do have premieres there as well, and they have sing-alongs. Like I remember, was it 10 years ago? They had what is it? Sound of
Rocky
Music
Horror.
sing-along. Yeah, and people came dressed as the characters in that, and they all went in, and they have the little bouncy little ball with the subtitles on the film and stuff.
It really was Rocky Horror.
Yeah, they did one on that one too, Rocky Horror.
They can
They
do
did
Grease,
both.
maybe.
And they did Grease. Yep, they did majority of they did Blues Brothers. In fact, I was there when they did Blues Brothers, and some guy did the twirl down the aisle, dressed as one of the Blues Brothers. So it was a lot of fun. But yeah, it's a shame if this gets closed.
I assume it's still open though at the moment.
No, it is still open. I went past it today.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on then. Federal employees told to remove pronouns from email signatures by end of the day.
Because he's right. There's only two genders. That's the thing. That's what he says, and he's not wrong. Science has told us there's only two genders. You can't argue with that.
I think
Well,
the people that started forcing people to put all these pronouns are the ones that did something wrong to begin with. I don't think this ever should have been just one day. And the thing is, I don't even know how they rolled it out. One day somebody was like, "Oh, what are your pronouns?" And I really didn't even know what they were talking about. I just didn't understand what they were saying. I'm trying to I thought like maybe they were, as Vex says, dent-headed. And I'm like, I don't understand what these people are talking about. And then I guess at the end I got it, what it means. I still think it's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the thing is, though, it's been proven by science and facts and logical sense that there's only two genders. You can't argue with that.
Not in the UK. There's 75 billion in the UK.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it really exciting to be in the States at the moment, isn't it?
No, because there's just so much fucking pushback against everything. It's not like oh yay, he won and everything's changed now. It's like, no, I have to listen to a million people just bitch and complain.
Oh.
Fucking annoying. I hate it.
Oh, you have no idea. Working in academia around people that have a lot of their funding that's federal and have to think about, what other changes are going to be ordered for federal employees and so on. The people that they're literally having daily meetings, having panics about what's going to change next. We can't have pronouns. What's going to change next? Oh my God! Are they going to take our money if we still have the word diversity on our website? What are we going to do? And it's absurd. It's all just absurd.
I mean, obviously I work for myself, but my girlfriend's going through the same thing of just like the moral panic. Like they're having emergency meetings. Like, oh, what's what are these executive orders? What do they mean for us? It's like always explicitly stated too, but they have to have the meeting because they have to have the panic.
Yeah,
It's like
they need a chance
prerequisite.
to sit together and freak out.
Yeah.
And it's like,
But why are they panicking? I don't understand. It's not like things are. The only thing that's changing is they're taking out the DEI out of all the companies. As far as because I know nothing about this, so correct me if I'm wrong. They're taking out the DEI out of all the companies in America.
well, the
So-
federal government can't really do that. Obviously, the federal government can only do it in the federal government. But
Right,
the other
gotcha.
thing that they can do is if any programs that are federally funded, they can start putting things together saying, you're not going to keep your funding if you have DEI or if you have pronouns in your
Right,
bio
gotcha.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, the thing, and Goodwin has it
There
exactly.
you go.
Exactly. These are very fragile people. They also can't think more than 10 minutes ahead.
Right.
10
and
minutes.
It's really sad.
Did you? So basically, I saw this video on, and Trump was sitting next to the mayor of, was it the mayor of LA? And they were saying, was
Karen,
it
what's her face?
48 days or something like to go back to their own property? And Trump was going, what are you talking about? It's their property. Why have they either been banned from their
It
own
was
property?
something silly like 6 months before.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
get
And
anywhere
he's
near-
like, what are you talking about? And quite frankly, right, I don't know about Trump, but he seemed to be making sense there. Why would you not allow those people to go back and try and collect their own?
Well,
what's
there might be toxic chemicals, or
What
there might
toxic
be
chemicals?
looters, or they might violate some particular order in the city or something like that.
That
So we
makes
have to
no
make sure
sense.
that all this paperwork is done and that all the government people are happy, and then we can let people try and get their lives back.
Yeah, but there'll be nothing left by the time.
No, there won't.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. And Trump was like, "What are you talking about?" Actually, he was being polite. He was being very polite. So I don't know. I again, right? As a Brit, I'm only seeing it from the outside. You guys should know more than me. What's really happening over there?
Common sense, breath of fresh air.
Well, to us it seems that way, but what about Cynic and the Americans?
We've got 4 more years of this shit
Yeah.
to get.
Yeah, in some places it very much does feel like a lot of people, if you see the memes, has been daddy's home kind of a thing, or the adults are back in charge, that kind of a thing. You feel like, yes, there's some common sense, but at the same time there's also some stupid things that they're doing and some things that are clearly just grandstanding.
Yeah.
And so I mean it's a real mixed bag, but I don't know. Well, we've got 4 years to see where this goes.
Yeah, we've got the hangover.
At least
from all this.
least 4 years.
Okay. Let's move on. Ladies and
Cynic,
gentlemen,
let's-
the government's new UK trade envoy to New Zealand. This is the UK, folks. Look at that.
What an absolute fucking shambles.
A member of Parliament, folks.
little rough.
But that's the thing, you see. I remember a long time ago they showed the House of Commons where everybody's arguing over politicians' pay, and then when they were talking about the NHS, there was only 3 people in there. So I'm not surprised they've got this happening at all. Not surprised.
Question: Black cat blending. He, she, it stole Cynic's hair dye. I think it's the wrong colour, isn't it?
Wrong color.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of purple, Cynic?
No.
Okay, on that bombshell, let's move on then. Way.
Come on, somebody say it. Somebody say it.
Is it shooty?
Not this week.
Is it Greta?
How dare you? No,
There's an awful lot to put in the bin this week.
Christ, it was the bin this week is just bulging, isn't it?
Is it
I think I even took one out.
bulging?
Yeah, it's a extra. No, it's not Greta. How dare you? How dare you?
Is
It's a.
it
super
Daisy?
binny. No.
Not Daisy. No.
Do you know? I can't wait for the cleaner.
It's going to be
It's going to be
hilarious.
great. The cleaner's going to be fun. Everybody, book your tickets for the cleaner. It's going to be great.
Do you know what? I really do hope that's a success for
It's going to be
Daisy.
great.
I really do. I think Daisy got treated badly. I think she deserves
Yeah.
at least one success.
Cleaner's going to be great for all the wrong reasons. It's just going to be fantastic. Let's do this. Who saw this?
Oh no.
Ah, God, I did not.
Carla Sophia Guérin has now deactivated her
Is
her account after even more offensive posts resurfaced, including one defending Mr. Hilter.
Yeah, because the internet's not forever. Yep, deleting your post is definitely going to take care of it.
Don't care. Don't
But she's
care
gonna
about this
win,
guy at all. I just don't
Well, she's
care.
going to win the Oscar though for Best Actress.
Have they removed her because of this? Or have they still
No,
keep her?
no,
no,
she's
she's still very much the lovey. They're trying to play it all down,
Hmm.
so not to affect any Oscar noms.
Yeah.
You know what though? I don't think she's going to win it.
He.
Sorry.
She.
I stand corrected.
Well, apparently
He's not gonna win
when
it.
she did when he did the Hilter stuff, he was a he. But now because
He's a he.
she, everything's fine.
But yeah, I
She's
don't.
been cured.
I think I said this before. I think what's going to happen is it's nominate for 13 Oscars. What I think is they're only doing that to show the world that yes, it can be done. But I think they'll be scared to actually make this person win that award. So I don't think it's going to happen. I'd be
I
pretty
want this
surprised if
person
it
to
does.
win.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
I
please win.
want him to
Yeah,
win.
Please
I
win.
know.
Please
Just
win.
just
Win.
completely
Please
discount anything that the Oscars were ever worth. Just eliminate it.
But you know
we
what?
have a one person who's been nominated who is the wrong gender,
Yeah.
and one person who's been nominated who did not do their own performance. It was an AI that did their performance.
Yeah.
What?
So
Yeah,
this is
the brute. Is it brutalist?
the Brutalist. Adrian Brody's performance is altered by AI.
Mm. But you know what? Right? If he wins, right?
It's going to be great.
YouTube's gonna have a field day, aren't they? YouTube, everyone's gonna.
It's going to be great watching
I
all
can't
the all the.
I'm not going to be watching it. Though. I'm going to wait till the morning.
all
after
the
and see.
actresses, all the runners up, all the actresses applauding to the winner.
Mm-hmm.
They should be peed. They really should be peed.
They should be.
Seriously.
Franco
All of them.
Walker wrenched, shouting, "But who the fuck is it?"
It's a guy that turned into a woman to star in a film about a gangster that goes into protective, wherever it is, and turns into a woman because he can, I guess, and it's a musical as well.
So you're supposed to, it's an awful musical.
Yeah.
Find some clips online of the scene in
Horrendous.
was it Thailand?
Horrendous.
It's just you will be on the floor laughing. It's so bad.
Okay, so that's the winner of Best Actress Oscar this year. Let's move on.
Potentially.
Oh,
It
in
would-
fact,
it
it was
would be- it
decisive,
would
haven't
be-
we?
Devaluate, wouldn't it? If he wins, it will devaluate the whole concept of the Oscars. It really would.
Okay, the story here, though, is a bit of a follow-up. Amelia Perez star Carla Sophia Guérin wrote a lengthy response on Instagram after facing backlash for offensive social media posts, basically saying that it's our fault. Yeah,
Of course.
I'll leave that up for a second so you can read it. So it's all our fault. anyway.
Basically,
Our
I can't repeat what was in her post because then your channel will get in trouble. But
Yeah.
this kind of they them person that they put on a pedestal ended up having a Twitter history where they're saying like all of the craziest stuff. You know, for me, some of it is just freedom of speech, but certainly the kind of people that would nominate her would never accept that she would say it. Some stuff may have been bad.
Yeah.
Some was like maybe under freedom of speech. None of it would be accepted by them. So now they're trying to kind of put a spin on why they found all these tweets that are like Istophobic. And the fact that this is like the person they put on the pedestal and they give all these nominations for this stupid movie, it's just it highlights what a hypocritical joke Hollywood has become, I think.
Is she going to win? I think she is.
I hope so. It'll be the best. That'll be like
It'll
the
be just
final
Christmas
blow.
coming early,
Yeah.
won't it?
The
What-
final blow. I want this person to win. I want him, her, whatever it is. I want him to win.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
What has Tom Connor's been calling it? The final re? Is that what he's been saying?
Maybe, something
That
like
the
that.
Oscars is going to be.
Is
It's going to
this-
be this final, just Hollywood screaming at the top of their lungs
Okay.
about their ideologies. and-
Playing devil's advocate, is this person a decent actor? Do we know?
There's a diversity hire. I don't think so.
Yeah,
I mean, they've only
seen the
been in
movie.
that
Anybody?
movie that they're a gangster that likes to sing and dance and be a woman. So I don't really know how
Yeah.
to evaluate the situation. Maybe if that's the kind of stuff you're into, Brown, maybe you'd enjoy it.
No. No. We've got a super chat, folks. Wolfsbane, $2. That's a woman. The Lorax. What does that mean? Anybody? The Lorax. Help me out.
He speaks for the trees.
Yes. Okay.
Isn't the Lorax a Dr. Seuss book?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Thank you, my friend. I killed that. Sorry. Let's. Oh. Who saw this?
Yes, I
Selena's
watched it.
Gomez shares new Instagram story crying about the deportation of Mexicans. I love it. All of my feelings. I wish I could do
She's very sorry.
something.
Yes. All the people getting attacked. You mean are you talking about all
Careful
of
with the
the
buzzwords.
you're talking about all of the
Naughty people. who do
criminals?
Yeah, criminals.
who are being arrested and then sent out of the country? The-
She has a
there's-
gross net
there's-
worth of $1 billion.
Yeah.
What's she doing
Why?
to help them?
The children, I don't understand. I wish I could do something. Yeah, I don't understand either how the Biden administration allowed 380,000 children to go missing. I don't understand that either.
I think that this was a case of a celebrity in a bubble that doesn't know what's going on. I don't generally, until this incident, I really had nothing against her. She usually doesn't do weird stuff like this. I think this was very ill-advised, and it's just she's lived in a bubble her whole life, and she has $1 billion, and I honestly think that she just doesn't know what's going on. That's just my opinion.
Is she talented? Anybody? Cynic?
I don't even understand. Like, I have no idea why this person is a
Yeah.
billionaire.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't get it either.
She's in that Amelia Perez film as well, isn't she?
Is she?
Yeah, she's in it.
Oh. Well, that doesn't help. But I like Zoe Saldana, and she's in that movie. So what
Well,
can
they're
I
in
say?
Biden's basement, apparently.
But what else? What I'll say about her is I don't prefer her music. I think that on that show with Steve Martin and Martin
Okay,
Short,
popular
they
music.
carry it,
Mm,
and
she's in
I
that.
really don't see anything special about her. But at the same time, she didn't come off as unlikable until this incident. Out of some of these celebrities, she's usually more kind of mild mannered and quiet, which is it's preferred. And this time, I don't know why she decided to make this video, made a complete fool of herself.
She pulled it, though,
Absolutely.
didn't she? She pulled it after.
Yeah,
Pulled
you
it,
go.
and
Look,
rightfully
there you go.
so. It was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Selena Gomez has deleted her emotional video crying due to Mexicans getting deported.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's not
Blame
okay
people.
to show empathy for people. What?
Yeah,
I don't
blame
think
the
that's
people
why
for
she-
your ill-advised, fucking cringe-inducing, performative bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Okay. Fuck off.
Oh, and speaking of F
Who saw this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
speaking
Lord.
of fuck off. Oh my
Lyft
god.
hit
Yeah.
with multi-million-dollar lawsuit over a driver telling this.
Morbidly obese. Let's
Yeah.
not jazz it up.
Morbidly.
What's the name of this rapper?
She's a rapper?
Dank
Dank-
DeMoss, yeah, is the name of this.
Never heard
this
of her prior
woman?
to this incident, really.
She's a big
She-
unit.
is a rapper from Detroit, small time, although she does weigh over 500 pounds.
She should have called a
Small time.
He
forklift.
loves the dank chicky nuggies. Those are preference.
So hold on. So what happened to her? She got stuck in the lift or something?
No, the Lyft, which is a ride-hailing app. She called the car, and the guy who showed up
Uber.
said, "You can't fit in my car."
It's
like a Corolla.
And then what?
And
she
so
sued them.
she's suing the company because the guy showed up and said, "I'm sorry, I can't accept your ride. You won't fit in my car."
You will blow my
But
tires.
so hold on. So I don't understand. How could she sue someone for something
Discrimination.
that is?
against-
Yes, she's
No,
saying
but it's beyond his control. What is he supposed to do?
Oh, no, it's not
No,
beyond his
he was-
control.
he
He
was
could
telling
have
the truth,
said,
yeah.
he could have said, "Yeah, try and get in my car," and then there would have been this embarrassing, long,
And
ridiculousness.
she would have sued him anyway.
And she would have sued
Hey,
anyway.
Who's going to
This
pay
is
for the wear and
different.
tear on that vehicle?
Exactly.
Who's going to buy new struts?
Yeah,
But Lyft actually has part of their service, which is Lyft XL, which is
exactly.
bigger cars.
Bigger
So
car.
why don't she
Right,
just
like a
order one
van,
of those?
yeah, she
Yeah.
did.
But hold on, I don't understand. Right? How
You
could
need
she
a fucking
sue?
crane.
How,
It should
how
have
could
nipped to
she
the
sue?
dealership, get a crane.
No. Let me try and explain this to me. How can she sue him? Right?
It's
When
not him. it's
Logic,
the
or
company.
Him.
it's the company.
The
When
company.
logic is on their side.
Because we live in a silly world.
we're in
and
fucking
it's
We
just-
live in a
Clown-
society.
Yes. Yeah.
Come on, Ian. We're in
She's-
fucking clown world, mate. Come on.
Yeah. She's claiming she was discriminated against because of her
Okay.
weight.
Cost America, Ian.
Yeah. And so obviously I don't think she's going to get much of anything out of this. Actually,
A few burgers,
if you actually look
perhaps.
at everything that legally that covers Lyft, they have apologized to her, but as I understand it, there's there's a clause in the whole thing that means this is going to go to arbitration. She can't technically sue them because of the contract and using the app, so it'll go to arbitration. They'll give her a few $1,000s to go away, and that's going to be it.
Or shares in McDonald's.
A bunch of
They've basically gone down
bunch
the
of nuggies,
discrimination
chicken nuggies.
route, fat phobia. It's like that's a thing.
Yeah.
They should have got a forklift for her.
Forklift.
Yes,
Yeah.
a forklift.
Yeah, forklift.
Yeah.
That's what I should have got. She could just sit on that and they can drive away. Seriously, what a stupid
But-
woman.
A couple of days later, there was a video of her twerking on stage, and then she just fell
Ugh.
backwards. on her
Yeah, I
ass.
saw that. Driver lost.
Yeah, the
normally
driver-
didn't have yellow, my friend. Driver lost his job.
Yeah, he
That
can't
is-
drive. He
that
can't
is-
drive with Lyft anymore, but he can drive with other.
But
Yeah,
the
well
thing is,
done,
though,
Nick.
His car.
he has the right to sue the company.
Yeah. I would
He
hope.
has the right to sue the company. This
He
woman
needs a bigger
doesn't.
car.
I can't help but feel bad for the guy. I don't even know him, but I
No.
mean, I have empathy. You know what I mean? You stop
Yeah.
your car and this is a situation. What do? You know what I mean? It's a difficult.
He
They put him in a really difficult spot.
he has lost his job because of her lifestyle choices
Mhm.
of being
Yep.
weak.
and being honest in telling her you won't fit in my car.
Instead
Well,
of just going, right, okay.
But so hold on. So basically, she ordered an Uber, right? And
Yeah.
she just
Lyft.
ordered
Yeah.
a car, right? It's like me when I'm gonna shoot and I have all this equipment. It's like
Shoot.
me ordering a Mini. Do you know what I mean? Why
Exactly
did
right.
she tell them that she was a big unit and I need like a forklift truck
Yeah.
or something
There
like
you
that?
go.
That's what she.
Get her on
but
a
she didn't
vegan
tell them.
diet.
She didn't tell them that. So how
No.
could she sue them? I don't understand.
It's the U.S. The very litigious society.
Okay.
Again, I don't think the suit's going to go anywhere because I think she's
Okay.
going to be stuck in binding arbitration.
She'll be
Looking
dead
at
by
the
the time she's
picture.
25 anyway. Okay.
How old is she now?
24.
Mhm.
That's humor, folks. You're welcome. Let's move on.
Oh yeah, poor old Ripley.
Just Stop Oil activists stormed the stage during Sigourney Weaver's performance.
How did this happen? How did I get into the theater?
They was
How?
paid and walked in, probably.
How? How did
Well,
this happen?
you
Don't they have
Go online, buy
security
a
on
ticket,
stage?
give them your card details.
Don't they have security on stage? Because they usually
obviously
do,
not.
especially when you've got someone a big star like this. That this is just
Don't
really
know.
mad. Mm.
What were
'Cause
they
I
doing?
saw
They
the
were
footage. She walked off.
These
oil.
morons.
She walked
Yeah,
off.
so they always seem to be able to carry out their defacing,
Yeah,
don't
do.
they?
like
Like-
people allowed them to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got a couple of super chats, folks. I almost missed them. I do apologise. Wolfsbane, $2. Thank you, my friend. Selena owns a fashion line and Disney royalties. Okay, that's why she's minted. Okay. Thank you, my friend. M Duke 84 wrenched 5 Canadian woke dollars. That rotund woman. A rotund woman would transport his car to another galaxy in search of Thrawn.
Are you saying that she's a space whale?
She's a space
Simon?
whale.
That's a great rotund.
Urgle.
Rotund. Thank you, my friend.
Yes.
Okay. Anything more to add with Just Stop Oil?
These
Apart from the one
twits.
burning.
Has anybody actually been convinced by their shenanigans?
Greta? Perhaps? Oh, fuck it. Let's move on. Who saw this?
I did. Don't they look really
State.
Swedish?
Very sweet.
State TV in Sweden, that's SVT, has produced a big budget series called History of Sweden. Here are the first Swedes.
Oh, that's great.
I find it amazing that black people have built every single continent except Africa.
Everyone.
Yeah, and it's all white people that built Africa.
Yeah,
Oh God. What
absolutely
this
terrible.
is this for real though, or is this a joke or
Apparently
something?
so. Yeah,
It's for real.
yeah, apparently so.
SVT.
SVT.
I think I used to work for them a long time ago. Yeah,
In
move
Sweden?
along. No, not in Sweden. They used to do post production over here
Oh,
in the
okay.
80s. Yeah,
Ooh.
for their channels. It was a satellite channel that they had over here.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't know. I was always tuned into Red Hot Dutch.
Arch Colin mentioned, Mr. Brown answers me, did you see the story of a JSO idiot wanting their trial date postponed so she could sit university exams?
Mm.
No.
Can we delay the trial? I'm doing a gap year.
No, go to jail.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. And you're not even a boot either. Straight to jail.
Sweden has fully embraced it all, though, haven't they? All the
No, they really haven't.
No.
oh, haven't they? I
No,
thought they had.
no. No,
okay.
not at all. Crime in their country has gone skyrocketing. Nobody knows why.
Indeed, they just let everybody in.
All right, move
No,
along because that is
Move
just
along.
but
It's very
yeah.
depressing, folks. Sorry, folks.
Obviously, scholars and doctors and
Very depressing.
And finally,
And finally,
Bennett.
finally, folks.
Emily.
Finally.
Gordon Bennett.
No, not him.
He-Man.
John Irwin, voice actor in He-Man and Archie cartoons, dies at 88.
Yeah.
By the power of Gravestone.
But
He
was
dead.
great. He was great.
Oh,
He
yes,
dead,
he was
everybody.
great.
He had a good
He was
voice.
great. Mhm.
Remember, kids, if it has an apple, it has a banana. Until next time.
It was perfect. It was perfect for He-Man. It was just the
It
perfect
was,
voice
yeah.
for that character.
It was.
Yeah.
You see who's playing He-Man now, though?
Is
No?
it a he, she?
Dylan Mulvaney, isn't it?
That cast for
Who?
He-Man's terrible. Doesn't even look like He-Man.
Who's playing him?
I don't know. I don't know his name, but I saw a picture. I was like, no.
I don't know, but they sound very kind of not as authoritative. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean.
You know what, right? Anybody remember that He-Man film that Cannon made?
With
Yes.
Dolph Lundgren, I loved it. Frank
Did
Langella,
you?
Skeletor.
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
brilliant.
he was good. He was
One of
good.
my guilty pleasures. That film.
Dolph Lundgren, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren. Yeah,
They stole all the money from Superman 4.
Superman. They
Yeah.
did. They
Mhm.
did.
It was for
It
the
was
best.
It was all right. Had Courtney, what's her face in it as well, didn't it?
Love?
No, not the other one. In
Cox.
Friends. Yeah, Cox.
Yeah,
okay.
I love
and
Cox.
She was in
and
it. As well.
Yeah,
Tom Paris. Yeah,
Yes.
what's the actor's name? I can't remember.
Cagney and Lacey woman, the
Tom
original.
Paris.
And also, it had Strickland from Back to the Future, as I recall.
O'Neill.
as
What's his
well.
name?
Oh, yeah.
Hoken, where was
Robert Duncan McNeil. That's his name.
Yeah, Robert Duncan McNeil. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right. I thought it was okay, personally. Didn't think it was as good as the cartoon, but
No, it was so different from the
Cartoon was
cartoon.
great.
It was
Cartoon was great.
it was whiplash going from the cartoon to watching that
Yeah.
film.
Are you saying you didn't love Gwildor?
oh no, oh no,
Because they couldn't do Orko.
Yeah.
yeah, it was awful, wasn't it?
Okay, so that's John Irwin, everybody. The voice of He-Man.
They can do Orko now, though, can't they? With this new one,
Yeah.
and they can do Cringer as well. So that's going to be interesting. I hope they do it.
Okay, that is it, folks.
Oh
Yeesh.
no!
Ew.
Yeah,
Kathleen Kennedy.
Perfect veneers.
yeah.
Alligator neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had them all replaced, you know. The others caved in due to too much cock sucking.
That is it, folks. That is it. A nice, compact 2 hours this evening. Chat, you are wonderful. Thank you for the interaction, the thoopers, and turning up, listening to this shite. You know, it's so good numbers this evening, folks. So we will see you next time. Cheers, folks. I'll thank the guests. Professor Atu. Cheers, Prof.
Cheers.
Mr. Brownlands. Thank you, Mr. Brownlands. You're welcome. Price of Reason. Cheers, Price.
Hey, cheers, man. Thanks for having me on.
Great to have you on, mate. The Mega Geek.
Yeah, no worries.
It's been a while, but the wonderful Movie Cynic. Cheers, Cynic.
Thanks for having me, man.
Great to have you back, mate. And last but by no means least, the golden reach around droid of choice, C3PO.
Thanks for me on, Brown. Thanks, chats. Thanks, panel. And I shall see you all again on Wednesday when we do the finale.
Good luck with that one.
Nick Ferris doing his sci-fi sounds straight after, folks. I do believe there is one super chat to do before we depart. M Duke 84 wrenched 2 Canadian woke dollars. Please have Mega Geek on Wednesday, episode 8.
I haven't seen any of them. Why would I come on? There's
2
point of
days
me
to
coming
catch
on.
up.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to watch shit like that.
Ian's not going to watch this shit.
I'm not going to watch it. I know it's crap. What's the point?
Ruin hasn't watched it either, so
And he's on, is he?
Yeah.
He was hosting and he hadn't watched the last episode.
Oh my
I
god!
didn't even watch it.
Oh,
He
my
better
God.
have watched the fucking Harley on this one because
I
we
have
needed on his game.
Apparently,
I
it's
have
meant to be
actu-
quite good. Somebody said it was quite.
I
good.
watched it, yes. It's not bad. It's not a bad
It's packed
finale.
full of member berries and 80s homages.
Yeah.
It's an overall competent series in itself. It's not for me. We ripped the shit out of it, but it's probably, if they'd released this at the same time they released Mandalorian season 1, then everybody would have said Star Wars has got off to a great start.
Yeah. It's not a bad series considering. It's the Focus Wrenched Super Sticker 149. Can't see it, but thank you, my friend. Guys, are you plug in Beast up tomorrow, Cynic? Are we on?
No beast up tomorrow. Taking the week
Ooh.
off.
Okie dokie.
Price, Prof, you doing
Yeah.
your gig?
Tuesday and Thursday at 11:45 p.m. Eastern. There's the Night Owl with Professor Hartu.
Yeah.
That's on my live stream channel, and on my main channel, I posted a movie review for The Companion.
I've got to see that.
You'll be working on the Leslie Headland cartoon comic strip this week with Swappers, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You've got to do it, mate. You've got to do it. You've got to do it. I think that's it.
Yep.
We're back
Ta-da,
Wednesday.
everybody.
We're back Wednesday. If we don't see you during the week at some point, folks, we will be around. Have a great week, everybody. Trev's on tomorrow, 10 p.m. as well. Take care, everybody. Adios.
Coffee time.